Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son?
You should never mix your drinks.
What are you, retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector, ass.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
Right, everyone, welcome back to here. Yes, I thought I'd have a bit of a drink tonight, so since I was having a drink, I might as well live stream. Just hope I'm not live streaming to myself all night. You're right, Mitch, how you doing, mate? That's a shame we couldn't have you at the Derby meet with us, but have you got your car fixed, mate? It was good fun. We'll all see you at another one. Hello, Real Digital. How are you? You right? First answer. Well, hang on. Let me see whether you were or not. Live chat. According to me, you were second and third. Deep in the bunker. How you doing? Neil said your name there, but it doesn't matter if I say your name. I'll say it loads of times. Anyway, how you doing, mate? It was lovely hanging about with you last weekend. It was very good. Hello, Ben. How you doing? Mick said, yeah, I'm having more car trouble, but let's not go there. Fuck's sake. Yeah, that's a shame, mate. So, Deep, what you been up to anyway? You been up to much? I sorted out the clips today. I watched a few of them. They're fucking amazing. Tactical, hello, Tactical, how you doing, mate? He said, drinking on Sunday with your reputation. Why not, eh? Why not? Been a while. Hello, Carlos. How you doing, mate? He said, did you sleep well? Well, yeah, I think I did. I had quite a decent sleep. I think I got up today so I still woke up reasonably early. I woke up about 9 o'clock. I think I went to bed about 1-ish. Sorry, you're going to have to, I'm pouring this right next to the microphone. Do you need a piss now? I was slept all right, but I had to go back to sleep from about 9 till about 10 because I wanted more sleep. So yeah, I didn't get the lay-in I wanted to. Deep said, been doing a bit of filming for the Spy Files. I'll email you it tomorrow for editing. Nice, mate. I can't wait. Yes, I watched a couple of the clips today. So what I did, I got all of the files off of my phone and put them on my computer in folders so I know what we've got now. And yeah, some of it is all of it is amazing. Yeah, I just fancied a drink. Been a while since I've had like a proper drink. I try not to get too drunk when I'm around metallics. Because of what I did last time. Ben said I sipped last night, so I'm chilling today. Nice. Just trying to get my fan that's pointing on me because not a very good fan. Fuck it. I'll have to put it on the top setting. So yeah, I haven't really been doing much today. I've been out for dinner with the family because it was my nephew's 30th the other day. So I have spent a bit of time with family, which was quite nice. David Bugs, did you shit the bed? No. What? The time when I had lots of drink around metallics, I pretty much did. But not last night, I didn't. Real Digit said, you asked us to leave some questions to answer. Did you do any of them? I haven't done the video yet. I'll do the video next week. There's some really good questions on there, actually. Yeah, some quite funny ones. Some that will potentially get me in trouble if I answer, but I'll answer them. I'll try to anyway. Maybe I'll just bleep out the offensive words. Cheers. Vodka and tonic water. Drink it like it's your last drink. But yeah, there's some really good comments on there. Some very funny stuff. What I'll do, I think what I'll do is, so look out, Real Digital. Look out. I'll do because it'll probably be quite a long video. I'll do a premiere, so we can all sit and watch it like a live stream, and I'll answer them. I could technically do it on a live stream, but I think I'd be better. I'm gonna need to beep some of it out, I think. Yeah. Most of the day I've just been sorting stuff out, really. Because I haven't been home long. I only got home. It was last night, wasn't it? Yeah. So what have you lot been doing on your Sunday? Deep in the Bunker has been so Deep in the Bunker filmed a. Alright, I don't want to do spoilers, but it won't be too much of a spoiler. Anyway, when we went to Derby, Deep in the Bunker came as well, and he filmed a couple of scenes with me and Metallic and the others there. Deep in the Bunker did at least 2 different scenes, I think. One of them will be in the new documentary. It's part of a reconstruction of someone who encountered the Spyro Never Reasons, or partly met the Spyro Never Reasons. Real Digital said, can't wait, buddy. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good fun. The Q&A's are good fun. I haven't done one for ages. But yeah. Yeah, Mitch, he was going to come to the Derby meet, but his car was playing up. Carl also's car played up. So both of them, who we thought was going to be there, couldn't come in the end. Nice to be back. Although everything will go back to normal soon, and then I'll be wishing I want home. It'll be back to, the usual drudgery of daily life. We ain't quite back to that yet. Today will be the last day. I'm still on holiday, technically. In my brain, anyway. Back to work Tuesday. Carlos said, how many was at the meetup? I think they was getting on for between 70 and 100, potentially. 1,700 people, which means, I don't know, 30 carloads, maybe 30. Yeah, it was a fair amount. It was a good amount. It was like, I've not been to any bigger than that, so I don't know what they're like when they're massive. I think that kind of size is ideal. Because we tend to make our own sort of camp, we have our own sort of setup where essentially if we don't want to, we could just stay there and people come to us. And that is essentially what, every time I've been to one, that's sort of what I've done. We've had a little camp that people could come and visit. We've got a shelter, especially when it's either rain. They're handy. If you have a shelter when it's raining or really sunny, it's a good way to get people to come in, especially if you want to sell stuff. They'll come and, and sit under your tarp to get out of the rain. And then, But yeah, why I was saying that is because the bigger ones, they're harder to get around everyone, talk to everyone. But if you've got a little place other people can come to, they'll come to you. You all right, Rich? How you doing, mate? Thought I'd have a bit of a drink tonight. Just, I don't know. I ain't done it for ages. What have you been up to, Rich? You been up the field? Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I've just been clearing up today, really. Sorted out the filter for my water. My water jug, did that. Cleaned up this room. Made a list. Made a list. Where is it? Where have I put it? I made a list of all the stuff that I need to make and sell, and I think this is everything. I need to see what this says. Right. Yeah, I don't think that's everything, but that's all the stuff that I can make money with. So I've got blokes bought a pry bar off me. Someone's bought an R9. Carlos, that wasn't you. Carlos, what did you buy something recently? Someone's bought a pry bar anyway, and someone's also bought a quiver. Oh no, Carlos wants you want a bayonet and a quiver, don't you? Yeah. I've got Steve's cutlery cleanup to do, Steve's airgun seals to do, UK and Prepper 2 different sheaves, Barry's sheath, Mick's sheath, and a Bowie knife, and he talked about that. Slater's sheath. Yeah, Carlos's quiver and bayonet, Kevin's machete, Kate's sheath. So I've got a fair few bits I can do. Rich said not much, just volume training. Nice. It's quite hot tonight, and I was hoping it'd cool down a bit. The problem is, it makes me really tired. It's boiling hot all the time. That's what I'm going to blame anyway. Yeah, Carlos, I've got your thing written down. Your thing has even got a little star next to it. Carlos, quiver and bayonet with a star next to it. What does the star mean? As soon as possible. Richard said, did try to post something on the archery Reddit. It didn't get deleted. Got a lot of thumbs up and comments. Nice. Well, Rich, maybe you are now becoming established on there, and you will soon become a legitimate place to go for advice. And when that does happen, what you can do then to ruin your reputation, you can share some of my videos on there, and then that'll get you shut off. All right, are you up for that? Yeah. We're making some stickers. Real Digital said, can you tell me about the knuckles on the wall? How can you have them? What, that there? So that is a Christmas ornament, and you can't put your fingers in it. It doesn't actually have holes. If you look, there's black bits in the fingers, so you can't actually put your fingers in there. It's just a piece of plastic that sort of looks like a knuckle duster, but it's not. Yeah, you can't wear them. I can't have anything like that. Well, if I did make my channel into like, if not my channel, but if I was a film production company, which I think I should be allowed to do anyway, since I do the Spirofiles, then you're allowed them. Yeah, but yeah, you can't put your fingers in them. It's screwed to the wall, but the finger holes are blocked up, so you can't wear it. Real said, yeah, me too, I'm in Glasgow. Yeah, I can't risk having anything illegal, so everything I have's legal. The only way to be, really. If you want to collect weapons, and there's any chance of the police coming around your house, which there is here, don't have anything illegal. Hello, Saint, how you doing, mate? The new progress on the knife looks very good, right? I might open my door a bit so I can get a breeze through. Fucking boring. What have you been up to, Saint? Been up to much? Have you done any more progress on your knife since you messaged me earlier? Not a good sign. Dropping the lid already. Yeah, one drink. Sorry. I hope I'm doing unintentional ASMR for it. So until I feel like Karate Kid or Karate Kit. I feel like Karate Kid with it. Nearly stabbed myself like 50 times. Oh, I keep playing with it. Are you messing around with it? Hello, Drops. Are you up for a little chat later? I'm still thinking I should have a go at setting the scrap you sent in clear resin. Can't tell Me, it's illegal if you can't get your fingers in it. Plus, I wouldn't have to polish them ever again. Well, I thought about the same thing. I did think about putting them in resin myself, even whole. Is that what you mean? Welding them together and then putting them in resin? Because I thought about putting them whole into resin. Yeah, they probably would be legal. Can't put your fingers in them. They are just a ornament then, aren't they? But I have thought about all of that. I thought about putting stuff in the finger holes. But yeah, it was more just, sometimes it's just paranoia for me. I just can't, you know what I mean? Yeah, finished with a clear slab, exactly, yeah. Yeah. They would make lovely, they would make lovely display pieces, wouldn't they? But I think they would be all right like that. I can't see why not. You can't wear them, can you? The only thing is, you know, would the police say, oh, well, maybe you could smash it open and get it out? I don't know. Richard said, lol, if I wanted to ruin my reputation, I'd write a disgusting fantasy book with 3 hours worth of me defending some I can't read that, but yes, some kind of grape apology AI generated especially age of Supergirls. Fuck's sake. Saint said police have been known to charge people for having Swiss Army knives. You'd definitely get done for that. Real Digital said just buy 2 sets of handcuffs, does the same job. Well, the thing is, yeah, you know, you could make things that will do the same job as a knuckle duster, yeah. Padlock could do it. You know what I mean? Drop said, you know how the police are, just don't on the damn move. Well, exactly. Yeah. I think it'd be a lovely idea, and I did think about that myself years ago. Yeah, I thought about putting stuff in the finger holes, making some that had a little bar down the finger holes so you couldn't put your fingers in them, making them that way so you couldn't put your fingers in them. But I think I just always thought, you never know. You never know. Saint said, I'm sad punch daggers are illegal. I really want one. You know what, Shane? All of my favourite weapons are fucking illegal. Knuckle dusters, punch daggers. Not all of my favourite weapons are banned, but yeah. I love knuckle dusters, flick knives. Never massively been into ballad songs, but you know, they're still quite cool. Punch daggers, push daggers, always liked punch dagger. Did I have a knuckle? I did a knuckle duster one once. Yeah, Crapswell Battens. I did a knuckle duster punch dagger that. Let me go and get a piece of paper and I'll draw you it. It's quite cool. I've done a few. Yeah, sword canes. I never rated extendable battens. Extendable battens are cool, but partly why the police have them is because they're sort of non-lethal. You know what I mean? You can batter someone with an extendable baton, but it's hard work. An old style chancing will do a lot more damage a lot quicker. I made a punch dagger like this once. So that would be 3 fingers. Your middle finger would go in the hole, and you have your index finger and then your ring finger there. I think I made a few. I'm sure I made a few. You can prepare, how you doing, mate? You was his live stream, weren't you? How you doing? He said, if it's not hard work, it's not fun. How's everyone? I'm not too bad. I'm a bit tired, and I thought I'd have a drink. How you doing, Mike? You right, mate? How did your live stream go? I saw you had about 130 on, I think, just before I came on. Yeah. I'll go and get myself the cheapest bottle of booze I can find and get drunk tonight. Because why not, eh? Why not? Drop said, put a bearing in one of the center holes. It's not a weapon, it's a fidget spinner. Maybe. UK Open Prep said, yeah, it was a laugh, just a theoretical snary one. I didn't have a chance to watch. I saw that you was on there. Yeah, that sounds. I'll have a little look later. Or maybe I'll rewatch it tomorrow when I'm hungover. Yeah. Drop said that palm brace better be right. You're losing a digit. Well, yeah, maybe. But yeah, that's not exactly how it was, but that's like a rough idea. A lot of what I used to make was just experimenting, trying different things. You know what I mean? Saint said pre-2019, I made a batten out of old copper earth rod that was 70 centimetre-ish long, would definitely break bones, even had a point in the end like a spear. I missed that. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? I like all that kind of stuff. Richard said, golf club canes suck as well. The head is only dangerous part of the club. Chopping the head off makes no sense whatsoever, I know. It's quite amusing, isn't it, Rich? Isn't it? Saying that, Rich, don't forget.
That's the funnest place to be.
Don't forget to check out UK Urban Prepper. I shall be on his channel eventually. And I think when he does one of his, I think he's done one of the meat videos. I'll probably be in one of them eventually. Mike, did me and you do a little interview or not? I can't remember if we had a little chat on video or not. I know I did with. I can't remember. So I did a few of them. Drop said they work great for bottle rockets there. Richard, what the thing? Yeah, Richard said less than lethal golf club. Yes, less than less lethal golf club. All my power. UK Open. No, I didn't manage to do interviews at Midlands as I forgot the mic. Yeah, I couldn't remember who I did them with. I know obviously we had a few chats, didn't we? I think it was Chris then. I must have done it with the two Chris's. UK Prepper Man and Deep in the Bunker. Yeah. Yeah, give me a couple of weeks and I'll come on the podcast. That'd be good fun. UK Open Prepper said, I've put the video out that shows your stuff and captures you chatting with Brian. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, I've looked at my footage today. Got it all in a folder. I was going to edit it today, but then we went out for dinner for my nephew's birthday. It was his 30th birthday. One of my stepsons. So we went out for dinner and we didn't get back till about 8:30. So yeah. It's been a nice relaxing day. I've needed it. I don't know, you've been back a bit. See, when I left the Derby meet, I then went round Metallics. So I still, up until last night, I haven't slept in my bed. I still think I'm recovering a bit. Yeah. Hello, M. Gabriel. How you doing, mate? You all right? What are you up to? Apart from watching this. I don't know why I asked that shit. What are you up to watching you? Yeah. You go, Professor. This is why I edit on the phone now. I managed to release the video on the journey home. Yeah. Yeah, very good idea. Yeah, and actually my phone probably could do that now. I used to have a really shit phone that had like 1 gigabyte RAM or some shit like that. That one I've got now, it's nothing special, but it's actually got 16 gigabyte RAM in it. So that should be a handle at doing that kind of stuff easily. Drop said, Missouri loves company. And hello, MP. How you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, I'll probably do a late night. Drop you up for a little chat later privately. And maybe on camera for a little bit later. But yeah, I forget about editing on my phone. What do you use then, Mike? Is it something that's already on your phone? Red said you're streaming in the Wendy's. Yeah, I reckon so, mate. Yeah. I use CapCut. It's a nightmare when you first start, but when you get used to it, I can edit a full video on my lunch break. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, that's really good. That's proper good, isn't it? Saint said, "Can't you get antique knuckles legally?" I think my last comment didn't go. Yeah, that's because knuckle dusters is a bland word on here. The only reason I banned knuckle dusters on the live stream, the word, is because of the constant. For quite a few years, I was constantly being bombarded with "Do you sell knuckle dust? Do you sell knuckle dust? Do you sell knuckle dust?" So I blocked the words. So yeah, and I forget that. Yeah, if you can get antique knuckle dusters, you can own them. It's proven they're antique though. But I don't see why you couldn't get a piece of antique steel, accidentally get them turned into the shape of a knuckle duster, and then are they going to prove that they're antique? Carbon date them or whatever it is? That would say they're over 100 years old. I'll look in and I'll write that down, Mike. Cap cut. All right, cheers, mate. I wouldn't risk it myself with the knuckle duster thing. Rissa said, "Mike, you sell knuckle dusters." I said, "The knuckle custers, twat." Cap cut. Is that what it says? Yeah, nice. Yeah, that would be worth being able to do that when I'm out and about, because often I have to wait till I'm home. So I could edit things at Metallics, but after time I don't bother because it's sort of, I'm around that CR sort of thing, you know what I mean? Drop said, "If I can, sure. Got to be up to take the kid to school in the morning, but I know it's not an all-nighter." Yeah, no, well, it'll be about the time you go to bed normally, I reckon. Duckle nusters, yes. Captain Trips, how you doing? He said, "Hello from Roswell, New Mexico, America. Where are you at?" I am from England. Sorry it took so long to reply to you. I'm from England. England, Great Britain. Or Great Britain, England. Saint said, "CapCut isn't bad on my phone, but on a laptop you need RAM and it's a massive pain. Really good software there." All right, I'll look into that. I shall look into it. Yeah, I'll use Filmora on my computer. And that's quite a good editor. I know how to use it now. Yeah, and it's all right. And I've got like a lifetime license for it, so you get free updates for life, sort of thing. Yeah. Captain Trips, I don't understand how you get past gun laws in England. Are they non-operative? Yeah, pretty much. So up there, Captain Trips, nothing up there is a working firearm. But there are like air rifles. Well, my air rifles are locked up, but I've got air rifles that you can do small game hunting with. I've got crossbows and stuff like that. The crossbows aren't up there at the minute. It should be a crossbow there and a crossbow there. They're still in the loft because I put them up there because I had someone come around here and I had to hide them for a bit. No, it wasn't legal issues. It was just, it was better that they weren't out on display because some people don't understand it. You know what I mean? Captain Trip said, "They tell us you can only have double barrel." Well, no, we can have. So you can have a shotgun license, and on that shotgun license, you can have single barrel, double barrel, or a pump action shotgun that has up to 3 cartridges, no more though. It has to be restricted to 3. That's on a shotgun license, and if we get we can have firearms licenses, and then you can have lots of different high caliber rifles. You can't have automatics over here. I don't think you can even have semi-automatics. Not on. You might be able to have semi-auto 2.2s, but I don't know about that. I may be wrong. And if you have a pistol, it has to have a long barrel and a stock on it, essentially. I think you can have black powder pistols. I know you could anyway. You can have a firearm certificate that takes you up to everything that's not fully automatic. There you go. Yeah, you can. It surprises people, don't it, Mike? That I've seen in the back of like Gunmart advertised in this country 50 caliber fucking 50 caliber fucking like Barrett like 50s. I don't know what the fuck your reason would be to have one of them, but you can buy one in this country if you've got a reason for it. I don't know what the fuck your reason would be. Yeah, buckshot needs to be on a firearm certificate as well, yeah. MP said the gun laws are getting stricter. Mine were taken because I broke a cup on the floor. Fuck's sake. Pest. I wonder what the pest would be there. UK, many people think we're on sticks and stones. I know they do. Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? Yeah, you'll be surprised how many people think we can't have anything at all, and we walk around with butter knives. I'll show you the knife that I took out of me today, right? So I went out with this today. This is the knife I had on me today. They're sent to you, UK Prepper, but yeah. So that's what I carried today, because I do like to carry a knife with me. I had that on me, that on me. But yeah, that's the Lansky World Legal. Also, I like the World Legal and the Mad Drop because they look bigger than they are. That looks too big, doesn't it? That doesn't look like that's legal carry. That's exactly the same length as a Swiss Army pen knife. But people think that we can't even have any knives. UK Emperor said, the first person coming to take my beans will see how my sticks and stones work. Yeah, exactly. Oh, God, yeah. That's nice, isn't it? Sadly, they're really hard to get now. They're difficult to get now, these are. I can't find my Mad Rock. I've put it somewhere when I was clearing up my stuff. And I took my Mad Rock when I went to Metallics. But the Mad Rock's just like the slightly different version to this, or a slightly more hooked blade. Saint, you've been after one, haven't you, Saint? Yeah, impossible to get. I'm pretty sure I've only got this because it was a gift. Yeah, look at this. It's got the exact same cutting edge, length as a Swiss Army pen knife, but it does not look like it. No, it's just stiff. It's got a half stop. Yeah, no lock at all. Yeah, no lock at all on that. Yeah, the Lansky Mad Rock and the Lansky World Legal, I used to look at them and think, my personal opinion on those originally was, I thought they was ugly and overpriced, right? Until someone got me one and I fucking loved it. Yes, they're really difficult to get, Mike, sadly. Yeah, I think the only reason I've got that is because someone gave me it. The Mad Rock you could buy, but I'm pretty sure I did find a place that was selling the Mad Rock recently. I can't find my Mad Rock. The only difference with a Mad Rock, it's got a slightly more, it doesn't have that bit going up like that. It just comes down. And the handle has orange bits on it. It's pretty much the same knife. Yeah, no lock, so completely legal. 4-point reversible clip, so you can put the clip any position you want. I usually take clips off. Captain Clip's a very cool shape, like a shark tooth. Yeah, isn't it? The other thing I like about this, look how big the handle is. It's got a full-size handle. But often a lot of legal carry knives, they have a blade that matches, the handle matches the blade, so they're often quite small. And that's not too bad, but MP said that my daughter's shotgun was taken, saying, look, that's such a shame, MP. Why was that? Did they say you had mental health issues or something? Mike said he needs one. Saint said, I'd love to see the police's reaction when they find out they can't do that. Oh no. Yeah. Let me quickly look for my Lansky. Where did I have it? I had it. Hang on. It might be in here. It's worth showing it. I need to find it anyway, because that's my main fucking carry knife. I had it yesterday, I'm sure I did. So I've been clearing up, so now I don't know. I've put my shit's gone quite missing. Excuse me while I pull my trousers up. I was nice and relaxed and my trousers loose. Might be in here actually. Hang on. There it is. So this is the Mad Rock. You come, Professor, just looking at the Lansky Responder. Let's have a look at that one then, shall we? Hang on, mate. I'll have a look at the same time. Um, oh, that's that's a lock knife, though, isn't it? That's still nice, though. Is that a lock knife? It looks like that's got a lock. Liner lock, yeah. So this is the other legal carry one. This is the Mad Rock. Again, it's got the stiff slip. It's a stiff slip joint. Slightly stiffer than that one, actually. I think you only got the 2 positions of the clip on this, but I don't think most people are bothered by that. Yeah, I don't know. I like these. They just don't look like they're legal carry, but they are. Proper decent size handles, so you can get your whole hand on it and even a little bit left. Yeah, decent retention. They just look more threatening. You know, if you had to get a knife out and you got that out, yeah, I'll still do the same job, but that looks so much worse, doesn't it? But look, it's pretty much exactly the same cutting area. Fucking nose keeps itching. MP said, my wife told the police I broke a cup on the floor out of frustration, and firearms said that was enough to take me and my daughter's licenses. That's proper fucked up, isn't it? Proper fucked up. Ritters had been loosening your belt. You stuffed from overindulging in the kosher feast. You did. I had a lovely fucking dinner, actually. I fucking had a lovely dinner. Oh, God, my fucking belt's open. My fucking... Look, well, they're not now. My belt was open. My trousers was open. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, by the way, while I take this abuse. Saint said, MP, when are we gonna stand up to tyranny? That's bang out of order. That is very fucked up, though. The drop said, that's fucked up, MP. Sorry to hear that. Any chance of getting a license again, or is it permanent? Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible. UK Open Prep, I was just looking for mine and remembered I gave it to you. I found. Hang on. Yeah, I got it. I got it here. Yeah, I put it safe earlier. So this is UK Urban Preppers. Oh, you got your name written on it. You want a new pouch for this? Don't fucking nose keeps this. Hang on. Let me get my nose hair trimmer out. You don't get this kind of content anywhere. Bloke walking with his trousers half down and then cutting his nose hairs. So one of the jobs I've got is to do UK Urban Prepper a better sheath for this. It's an alright sheath, but it just does not fit that in the slightest, does it? Do you know what? After you gave me this to sort the pouch out, I randomly found them on Amazon last night. Completely randomly. I was looking for something else, and some legal carry knives flashed up, and this was one of them. I'm going to say exactly what Mike said to me. Don't ask me what it's called. If you can read that, then, then tell me. But that's non-locking. Let me just sit still till the fucking camera focuses. Tell you what, I'll get out of camera for a bit. Come on, you bastard. Fucking focus on the fucking guns, you twat. Man, food. Fucking thing. There we go back. Yeah, this is a nice little knife. I like this. I found them now, Mike, so I might get myself one. I was just saying that's what you reckon it is. Yeah, it says man poo. It may well do. Le man poo. It does. It says Le man poo. There you go. Is it French? Le man poo. It's Le man poo. It's French. Yeah, bottle opener on the back. I wonder if that'll open one-handed. No, I'll tell you it is. Oh, yeah, I had to be careful. It's just one-handed opening. That's a nice little legal carry, that is. So, Le Man Poo. You can, but yeah, for the beer after you've whittled your mug, yes. Yes, so I'm going to be making a better pouch for that, for Mike eventually. Yeah, I'll put that safe. Oh, I can show you the cookery that I've got for, that Steve wants a sheath for now. Richard says, spitting on the floor, I had a hair in my mouth. It must have been a nose hair. Shut it, Richard, shit. So, do you get your antique battens off D&B, mate? They're selling them for 80 quid. I know that D&B do sell those. I haven't got one myself from there, though. And did the police said I can reapply after a couple of years. Richard, autofocus like eyes and teeth. You only have the latter. Saint said, I saw a selfie stick on Amazon that had a screw-off holder, or however, was suspiciously shaped like a pair of knuckles. Knuckles, yes. I know the ones you're on about. Yeah, here's one for you, Mike. I have borrowed Metallic's knives, so I don't, I've got the actual knives to do the fucking knife sheaths from. So Steve, who was with us at the Derby meet, he has a mate who works down the tip, and he's always getting him loads of good stuff. And he found this. That's a bit fucked, but it's got a fucking good handle on it, because some of the cookeries have shit handles. That's got a proper good one. So the whole thing is, I'm gonna clean this up and make him a sheath. I'm undecided right now. Maybe we can have a little vote. Do you think I should make a traditional cookery sheath, which is a wooden lined leather wrapped sheath, or do you reckon I should make something new? Yeah. Do you know what, Mike? I think it is. Yeah, look at the quality of that handle on that as well. That's not one of those fancy. If I showed you the one I've got, it's got a very fancy, ornate handle. A tourist's handle, if you know what I mean. Whereas this is a bit like that. But this is solid. And I said the blade's going to need a bit of cleaning up, but that won't take much to sort that out. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm undecided whether I'm going to make a newish sheath for it, or what do you call it, or make a traditional one. UK Urban Prepper said to Saint, look on the sites like Temu for 4-finger fasten rings. It's skirting the line. Was that you telling me about that when we was? They're the ones that like fold out. That has definitely been used. Captain Tripp said, where does England stand on switchblades? They have been made illegal. The closest I could have to a switchblade is this. Give me a second, I'm just finding something out in my drawers. I'm just digging through my drawers. So, closest we can have to a switchblade is either this right, or something like this. So that is basically a lock knife switchblade. So it doesn't have a spring in it. That's not a button. That's like a little coin in there, sort of thing. But that's the locking mechanism is pretty much the same with the little pin. It's just a lockback. Yeah, that's lovely. That these are really difficult to get now. I wish I could get more of these. Lovely knife. And these you can get off of like AliExpress for like £3, I think, or something stupid. So that's the closest you'll get to switchblade in this country. Up until 2019, you could still own a flick knife. So if you had one previously, or knuckle dusters, or butterfly knives, you could keep them still. There's 20 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Feel free to have a chat with us. We're just having a chat. Kissing Crane Stiletto. That is quite rare knife. That is now really hard to get. I would love to get more of these. UK Urban Prophet said, if it's a showpiece, make the original sheath, or it's for practical, make something new. Yeah, that's a good idea, Mike. I'll ask him. I'll ask Steve if he wants to actually use it or have it for show. Yeah, I think he'll probably have it for show. So I'll probably. Do you know what? One thing I've never done is a traditional wood-lined cookery scabbard. So I might just do an original one just to see how difficult it is to do, because I reckon I could do it. So it seems a little front heavy till you showed the handle. Could get a proper whip out of that. They're proper fighting things they are dropped. I don't know if you know anything about the Gurkhas, but the Gurkhas they come from Nepal, but they fight for the British Army. And that's their main site. That's like that's their knife they carry. And there are rumours that the big ones they can cut someone's head off in. UK Prep said, yeah, I have the 2 ring on my key ring. Nice. Saint said that would be so easy to replace the comb with. Wow, exactly. It would. It would be piss easy. Yeah. UK Urban Prep said, if Gurkha draws his blade, he has to draw blood. Yes, even if it's don't. Exactly. So I said, is that the stag horn handle? Still haven't found a damn infomercial I used to watch. Yeah, yes, I think so. I don't know if this is. I've been told that's imitation, but it's fucking good imitation if it is. I'll tell you that. Very good imitation if it is. But yeah, absolutely love this knife. But yeah, I would love to get more of these. You just can't. You can't find them now. All of the knives I really like, you can't get. Saint said, our cookery is actually good fighting knives. They seem awkward hard. I suppose if you're trained in it, they probably are. I don't know. I've never watched any, like the Fairbairn Sights fighting knives. I've read books and seen videos of people using them, and they sort of make sense anyway. A dagger just makes sense, and like the Fairbairn Sights daggers there, it's got a sort of a fencing type handle. You hold it in a fencing grip, which means you hold it diagonally across your hand like that, and then the blade's coming out here. That's how it's designed to be held. You don't hold it like that. You hold it at an angle in your hand like that, and then the blade would come out there. It's designed to be held in a fencing grip. Whereas the cookeries, I've never read any books about fighting with those or watched any videos. So I assume they probably are though. They've been using them for a long time and still do. So I reckon if you're trained, the thing is, if you're trained in a certain item, you can use it. You know what I mean? I think they're an intimidation thing as well. That's quite a scary thing. That. You know what I mean? That's a big blade. But they're also utility blades. That's not just for fighting. That is a utility blade as well, because they come with a little sharpening stone and a little utility blade as well. So you can, they're not just for fighting. It's a multi-use thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you can use it for other things. It's, you know, unlike the Fairbairns, which has one use for one use only, which is why I find it fascinating. You know, the fact that a knife is like the Fairbairns knife was made and designed purely for killing humans. There's no other use for it. That's what it was made for and designed for. Hello, Trade, how you doing? Saint said Fairbairn sights were meant for slashing sentries' necks, though, weren't they? Well, not that I've read. Well, they're from the stuff I've read, there's many uses for them, but it's a stabbing implement. That's a dagger is made for stabbing, not slashing. That's the whole point of having a double-edged blade for stabbing. I suppose you'd probably stab someone in the neck rather than slash them. You know what I mean? But I can't ever remember slashing of necks. I remember reading about stabbing. I could potentially get the book in a second if I'm in the mood for it. In a minute, I may get the book because it's over there. I think it's over there. I've got multiple books. But yeah, stabbing in the neck, stabbing in the guts. You know, whatever. Stab them in the guts, move it about, and get their guts to come out a bit. Shit like that. But yeah, mate, you designed it. That hand. If you look at the handle of a Fairbairn sights and then look at a fencing like rapier handle, they're very similar. I'm no expert on these things, it's just stuff I've read. Captain Trick said cutlery is like a hatchet, pretty effective in a fight. Yes. Saint said, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, my bad. The drop said, I always assumed they started as a huge blade, and after years of sharpening, the part you use for cleaning tree limbs that ended up with a... Oh, I get you. Yeah, like it's got thinner. Yeah, no, that is their shape, yeah. Captain Tripp said you could hack someone to death with that. You definitely could. Yes. UK perhaps Mike made any spears? I have, but I don't have any up here. I've never made a fancy spear. I'll tell you what, Mike. I'll have a go at making a good spear soon. Where's my actual to-do list? Fuck it. I'll add it to that one. I know, actually, no, because that's stuff I'm doing to earn money. Yeah, I need to make a spear. I have made some spears, but nothing really fancy. No, but you know what I mean? You can make like a nice fancy spear, or you can make a very basic spear. So I made a very basic spear, which was basically a piece of steel about that long, I made into a point, and then I mounted that into a piece of like broom handle that I cut a slit in. What I tend to do though is I make I think putting a metal collar on makes them so much stronger. So you put a metal collar on, and then you drill completely through the metal collar, the wood, and the blade, and then put a fucking rivet through it, big nail rivet. They're solid as fuck then. And then they're not going to break at that point where they're fixed either. Especially if you put a bit of steel about that long on it. A steel tube. Mike said, you make it and I'll buy it next week. Okay, definitely. I'll make you a proper nice one. All right, I'll make you a nice sheath. Not nice sheath. I'll make you a nice spear. Just writing that down. I shall do that for you. You can perhaps need to find something thicker than a broom handle. Oh no, I wouldn't. For a good one, I wouldn't use a broomstick. No, that was just the sort of inexpensive one I made. Now I could probably find some proper decent hardwood shafts. I don't know what off the top of my head, but I would. I'd get you a nice proper decent thicker shaft. Says my internet's shit at the minute, so I don't know if that just makes the quality less, but if it is, that's why. Yeah. The drop said, I made a blank from another polearm. I originally cut the one for Penny, but I've yet to find it. Been years now, which is concerning. Strange, isn't it? Richard said, if only you bought that giant hay knife, Mike, you could make a polearm head. I ain't got the money, Rich. I ain't got the money. Saint said, anyway, I've got to head off. I've got an emergency dentist appointment tomorrow, so I'm going to waste all my money. See you later. Good luck with your tooth, Saint. I forgot about that. Yes, let's have a little video just for Saint. Let me see if I can find something for him. Well, well, if you live near me, I could take a hammer to your teeth, and then I could say this.
I could knock him out in the shed.
I could knock him out in the shed. Come around here, I could knock your teeth out in my shed. Yes. Job said, find an old scythe and a war scythe. That'd be a fancy spear. Saint said, fuck off, like else. Yeah, come around here, I could knock him out in the shed any day. Let's do it. Let's take a hammer to them. I'll tell you what, I'll hold that. We'll chip them out with a war hammer and my fucking... Good luck, mate. I hope it goes nice and easy and doesn't cost you a lot. All right. Take care, mate. Yes, hello, my queen. Nice to have you on. She said, if you're making the shaft into an oval shape, a stair rail would be good. Yes, yes. UK Urban Preppers on. That was Mike who we met. The one, if you can't remember UK Urban Prepper one, that was the one who had the nice scars. She'll know who you are now, Mike. She's bad me. You know who he is anyway, don't you? The drop said, just have him stand down range. We know how angry you have a crossbow. Yes, yes. UK Urban Prepper said, Mrs. Urban Prepper loves you, Metallic. She thought you should know. Metallic said, I knew who he was. I was just saying, just in case. Kids are here at the minute, if you can hear them running about. Red says 35mm diameter, 8-foot boat putt. Yes, exactly. But yeah, there's plenty of big shafts you can find that'll do the job. Put a sharp tip on the end. I can't use these ones, but I've got this one bloody look, they're ending. These are Cathy's. I need to make these into something. I've just noticed there's tapers at the ends, so it's thinner here than it isn't. So it's fatter in the middle. What do you reckon that's from? This is really heavy. This is surprisingly heavy. And then I've got this one again, which is a very long and thick one. Weighs half that the other one does. But yeah. It wouldn't be difficult. Well, I don't know, Dropped. I don't think a curtain rod would be really heavy wood. That's really heavy. It's like surprisingly heavy. That one that tapers at the ends, so it's thinner at the ends, get fatter in the middle, right? Mike said martial arts staffs taper like that for about. Do you know what, Mike? You're probably definitely right. Now that I think about it, Cathy's bloke Alan did do martial arts, so that's probably exactly what that is. It's surprisingly heavy, that piece of wood. I don't know what it is. You pick it up and you think, fuck. Well, you do. Every time I pick that piece of wood up, I'm like, fucking hell, that's heavy. It really surprises you. And as I say, the one next to it, that probably that much thicker, is half the weight. Metallic said, and was very useful. They were there when I was at yours. Oh yes, I forget about that. Yeah. What have you been up to anyway, my queen? You been up to much tonight? You've missed half the knife porn already, or have you been catching up? Drop said, if it's not heavy, it's dense. Mind your manners. This one ain't knife porn, but yes. Yeah. They're very long as well. So, as most of you lot know, I'm 6 foot tall. So, I'm 6 foot tall. So, yeah, these must be at least 7 foot. Usually make from something good like rock maple or red oak. Yeah, that one could be. That could well be. That's not the best lighting to show you that, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It could be oak, you know, this one. It could be oak. I don't know. You don't know. I know what oak looks like, but you don't see a lot of oak like shafts. Hello, Persia. How you doing, mate? I thought I'd have a drink tonight. I don't know if that's vodka or no, that is just vodka. I probably have to go down the days of dyeing my fucking vodka again because I kept drinking it straight accidentally. You're going to get some unintentional ASMR now or piss noises. Noises that make you want to piss. Hickory, yes, hickory is good. Richard said he's put a link on. What's that link to, Rich? Our porn site. What are you linking that for, you dirty bastard? It's something about brown shafts or something. Dirty boy, Richard. Have I ever tried to make a longbow? Well, do you know what, Mike? I have made one longbow. Actually, it wasn't a longbow. It was originally going to be a longbow, but then it became a takedown bow. And that bow, I've made one bow in my life, right? It was one of the most stressful things I've ever done, and it was for Metallic's birthday. I made her a bow for her birthday, and I made that with a hatchet, an old plane, and like a draw knife. And it came out about 20. I think when I cut it down and made it like collapsible, it was about 26-pound draw weight. So it's about perfect for Metallic. It was so fucking stressful. Purely because you can get right near the end of making a bow and then you can snap the bastard and then you're fucking done. So yeah, I don't know if I might make another one, and I've even got seasoned wood ready to go. But it was genuinely one of the most stressful things I've ever done in my life. I probably found making that bow more stressful than learning to drive. Oh god. Richard Metallic said to Richard, "That's not very girthy, Rich." Hello, Jamie. How you doing, mate? He said, "What do you think of the Revo 7?" I haven't got one, but I may get to have a go on one soon. It looks okay from what I know. Hello, my queen. It says you've just joined. I don't know if that's showing up for other people. I haven't got a Revo 7, but I'm just gonna mute you, Metallic, because that says your mic was on. Yeah, I've muted you now. She's just joined the studio in the background. You can Prepper, Mike. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. He's just become a member. Thank you, mate. You're a fucking legend. Mr. X, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, "Fancy seeing you not on here this time." I thought you got the little icons coming up now. Yeah, nice. Mike, I really do appreciate that, mate. You're a good bloke. So I haven't got a Revo 7, Jamie, but I will be able to borrow one soon, hopefully. I have a mate who's got one and he wants me to borrow it. Richard said the last longbow I did was £100. It was about that fat as well, wasn't it? How you doing, Mr. X? You right, mate? What you been up to? I thought I'd have a drink. If you're up in a few hours, we can have a little chat if you want. If you want a morning chat about things, I'm going to do a late one. Luke Urban Prep said no problem. Actually, Mike, I might as well make you a moderator on here if you want. And you've got a little bit more, you don't feel you have to moderate, but that'll also let you potentially write things that get hidden. But yeah, don't feel you need to moderate. I often say that to people. Don't feel you need to moderate on here. But, you can if you want. He said, no problem. Probably the lowest bill I'm going to get from you going forward. It probably is. It probably is. You do crack me up. I've got you written down here, but I haven't written it all down yet. But there's your name twice on there. But there's probably more than that in there. I'll get hold of you. So 100% I'm probably going to be hungover tomorrow, so I won't message you tomorrow. But Tuesday I'll join the Discord and we'll have a little chat. Put it this way. Tonight's the end of my holiday. This is the official end of my holiday. So I'm going to have a drink. I'll be hungover tomorrow. Tuesday, I'll get on it. That'll be... Shit's getting started. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Mr. X said, all good here, Mike. I won't be far away. All right, nice one, Mr. X. Well, maybe we'll have a little chat later then. Metallic said, how's the beautiful baby, Mr. X? Drop said, Rich, any headway on the truck leaf spring? You can perhaps said, there's the British Survivor ones. Oh, yes. Yeah, what one was that? Do you want an MOD chief as well? All right. I couldn't remember. There were so many, because I know you had a fair few things, didn't you? Yeah, did you want so you wanted an MOD chief as well, didn't you? Actually, I remember now. Persia says, send me a link when you send them, Mike, and I'll pop on when I'm on my second. Oh, nice one, Persia. All right, mate, yeah. There you go. Added it to the bottom. So that's pretty much the orders I had from a couple that came in when I got home and from the meat. So I've done really well on that because it does massively help me out, especially with I don't know if I've mentioned on here when you've been on, like partly why I was selling stuff is to try and get funds to sort my mum out of bathroom because my mum's she's like. Well, she's fucked, basically. The easiest way to put it is she's fucked. She's got, like, COPD, heart failure. She's quite overweight. She can't walk. She needs a fucking knee replacement. Oh, shit, that. So I was trying to get a bit of money to convert our bathroom because the council won't do it. But, yeah. But that'll fucking sort me that well. And I appreciate you getting me on the Discord as well. You go and perhaps said you're going to get more on the Discord, lol. Be ready. I will. But I'll tell you what, it'll massively help me out, and I do appreciate it. Mr. X said he's doing great, takes after his papa. Richard said to the drop, don't wait until planning goes through at the field before ordering all the wood for the buildings. I was planning on ordering extra wood for a ballista. Nice, fucking hell. Doctor, so he's already grown a beard, Mr. X. That's right. Yeah. Oh, really good news about my mum though. For people who may not have heard last night, she's been back to the doctors, and they reckon she might have a different form of COPD. It's very similar to COPD, but it's not. But it's something that can actually be helped. So COPD, once you've got that, it's just degenerative and you're just fucked. It never gets better. She's got something that potentially, if she could lose weight, it could get better, which is fucking amazing. That's fucking brilliant news. And now they're on about giving her that jab to lose weight. It's not going to reverse everything, but fucking hell, that might make a massive difference to her life because currently she is like stuck in a fucking chair in our dining room pretty much 24 hours a day because that's where she likes to sit. She'd get on her fucking frame and go to her bedroom. That's her life. It's fucking sad as fuck, really. Yeah. She hasn't had a fucking proper wash for about 2 years. Drop said, fuck yeah, can't wait to see what you come up with. Bojo said, excellent news. Love to the Queen, Mum. Yeah. Thank you, Bojo. Yeah, that's fucking great news, isn't it? Cheers, mate. Yeah, great news. Because that could make a hell of a difference to her. Because even if it made one difference, right? If they gave her that jab and then she lost a load of weight, one of the main differences it could do, it could stop her having sleep apnea, which means she ain't gonna keep falling asleep constantly, and at least she'll be awake. And I said to my mum, that's good. You'll have that injection. You can be awake 24 hours a day for your pain then. She laughed at that. She did laugh at that because that's not funny. But she did actually laugh at that, poor woman. So I said, no shit, that's great news. I hope it works out for her, even if it's a matter of not getting worse. Exactly, thank you, Drop. Yeah, that's it. UK Urban Preppers, for my sins, I was a PT, coach, and nutritionist. So if you ever need help with it, Mike, let me know. I can help on the plan. Thank you, Mike. I really do appreciate that. Cheers, mate. Mr. X said those injections are great. Yeah, yeah. For her, that'll make an amazing difference because that's what she needs. Because she's so fucked, she can't walk, so she can't really exercise. Do you know what I mean? But that's it. Also, with positive cognitive effect of it, she might be a lot more with it too. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Because at the minute, she'll literally fall asleep in front of you while you're talking to her, and she's taken to having to wear a bandage on her arm, right? Not because there's anything wrong with her arm, not that requires a bandage anyway. She falls asleep at the table with a fag in her hand and burns her fucking arm. Not badly, but her whole entire arm is covered in fag burns. So she has to cover it up for two reasons. One, it looks like she's got some fucked up disease. And the other one looks like, I joked to her that someone's going to think we're fucking abusing her. No, we're not. I promise you we're not. Poor fucking man. Yeah. Drop said, maybe you just tell really boring stories. Who, me? My mum falls asleep, yes. I like Mother Like Son. I know, yeah, maybe. I've started it, haven't I? I've started falling asleep all the fucking time now. I better check the carbon monoxide fucking things because it can't be my health. UK and Preps said, right, got to go. Preps are not going to sort themselves out. Please to speak again, and I'll be in touch soon. Bye, chat. Big love, Metallic. Take care, Mike. I'll get hold of you in a couple of days once my hangover's fucked off, all right? Take care, mate. And I appreciate all the support. See you later. Have a good evening, mate. See you later. Say hello to the family. Tell your missus we said hello. Speak to you later, mate. So yeah, very good news for my mum. As long as it goes through, they've not said definitely she's getting it, but it sounds like with this, she's gone and seen someone else, and they've pretty much gone, actually, we don't think you've got COPD. You've got, I don't know if this is it, so don't quote me on this. They said it's not. It might not be COPD. It might be RPD or something. RPD, that's someone else. But it's something else. Instead of, it's basically a very similar thing, but can be made better by weight loss and stuff like that. Person, I've been looking at the Barnet Demon. Might get one myself, man. Yeah, I want one. There's a couple of them, Persia. So there's a single shot £80 one. It's a fucking beautiful crossbow, isn't it? And there's the Demon, the Barnet Demon Tri-Strike, which is the one I want. It loads from underneath. It has a £50 limb, but I'm sure you could change it. I'm sure you could change it for the more powerful one. Yeah, £100 for the repeater. That's the one I want. Doc said her bottle lamps are the shit, pretty and calming. Oh, what our queen? Yeah, exactly. Richard said my mum liked the bottle lamp. Nice, yes. Yeah, I got one here. I'm sure I've got my light in it. Unless I don't knock my piss bottle over. I got one of the originals. Oh, still ain't gonna be dark enough in because the fucking monitor's on. Yeah, I want one, Persia. I do want one. As Alex said, one of the originals before I got good at them. That's still a good one, mate. That's still a good one. Oh, it's getting nice enough that I can turn the fan down now. That's what I like. I'm sitting that. I think the other reason I wanted to have a drink tonight is so I can sit in the windy house all night and be cold. Richard said, of course, you want a demon crossbow, you heretic, Mike. I am a heathen. I can't help it if I'm a heathen, and I will be a heathen. I'm one of the greatest. I'm one of the all-time heathens. President said, personally, Rich, a Desmond would be better. Might get one and do a paint job. Yes, a Barnet Desmond. That'd be amazing. A Barnet Desmond, maybe. They're really nice crossbows. Persia, did you have a proper look at them? So you can eat the sling is works on like a tape measure type system. It retracts and from the stock. I think they just look really good in my opinion, and that's what I want one. And it might not be quite as good as the Redback, but for power, but swap the limbs around maybe. Even his ass from the chair to the bed. Hello, Penny. How are you? Are you all right, sir, Penny? I hope you're good. If you would like a private chat in maybe, I don't know, an hour and a half, I'm up for one. I won't keep you both up too late, but, even if I'm up till 3 o'clock, that's only going to be 10 o'clock where you two are, isn't it? So, yeah. But it's very sci-fi looking. Would look good next to my board. Yeah, it would. That's what it is, Persia. I think that's what gets me. That fucking crossbow is so modern looking, isn't it? It's almost, as you say, it's so modern looking. It's almost sci-fi looking. It looks like. Well, I'm looking at my webcam here. It's almost like that. It's like I don't know. Like when you get like a piece of technology that's really fucking like modern looking. It's like that. Doc said, you keep me up every night, Mike. Now stay out of my dreams. Yeah, it's nice. That's a good way to put it. It's nice. It's nice. But it's nice. Rita said, I've been asking you to put the Vlad prod on the Redback for years. It's lost causes. Now that will happen. Yeah, but Rich, the thing is, I still need to use the Vlad at this point. I've still not finished my Vlad tests. So once the Vlad tests are done, otherwise, you know what will happen? I'll put the fucking £90 limb on the fucking Redback, and then I'll need it. So what I need to do is get a new Vlad limb. Anyone want to donate for a new Vlad limb, £90 limb? Please do. But that said, thanks for the drunken chat last night, Penny. It was good fun. I'm glad you two had a nice chat last night. They're very futuristic. Yeah, I've decided to have a drink tonight because I don't know. It's just what my brain was screaming out for. Put my strap on my bag today. Burgess had been looking for a decent cheap crossbow. Yeah, I reckon it'd be worth getting. There'll be some let's call it. I can't remember the word. What word am I looking for? Strap on bag. There'll be some. I keep thinking downfall. That's not the right word. Someone help me, please. There'll be some downsides. There always is. Cons. The cons will be you will only be able to shoot the bolts that it comes with it, essentially. But the thing is, that is now pretty much every single crossbow going. So that's not unusual. Yeah, there will be cons. The cons will be you'll have to buy their bolts for it. But they probably won't be any cheaper. They probably won't be any dearer than any other bolts anyway. It just annoys me slightly that all my crossbows have to have their own bolts, whereas you can't just buy one load now. But as I say, they're all like that now. Every single one of them's like that now. The Vlad has to have its own bolts. The Adder has to have its own bolts. The fucking Revo 7 has to have its own bolts. They all do, Hello, Hellfire. How you doing, mate? Glad you like the guns. President, I'm not looking for anything powerful. The £50 ideal. Yeah, I'm going to get one. We'll see if we can upgrade that power ever so slightly. Twist the fucking string a bit, and you know, maybe add a little bit in front of it. Drop said it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Yes, yes. I thought that was pure vodka for a second. Then, just for a second, tastes like it. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, please. Drop said, "What's the bolt speed on the £50?" Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you an example of for someone who doesn't know potentially how powerful a £50 crossbow is, right? Back in the day, they used to sell those Cobras as £80 pistol crossbows, right? And they weren't. They were about 50. And people were perfectly happy with how powerful those old £80 ones were. For, you know, let's say, fuck, I'll just say it, for self-defense type things. But they weren't. They was about £50 really. So this one being £50, I'm gonna say that most of these modern ones are what they say nowadays. Because there's been so many fucking times they've been saying it'll probably be perfectly adequate. Oh, there's only one other downside, Persia, is you probably won't be able to put a broadhead on it. But again, I think that crossbow is worth getting just to, I don't know, it just looks great. I'll save up for one, I reckon. But yeah, I think I'll get the Demon Tri-Strike just for I want to be able to shoot a pistol crossbow that the bolts load from underneath, and every other crossbow that you can do that with probably cost 5 times the amount of the Barnet Demon. All right, that's how much it'll be. It'll be that fucking thing that looks like it's been homemade that George Sprav does. What's it called? What's that one called, Rich? That's the only other pistol crossbow I know that loads from underneath. And it looks fucking horrendous. Hellfire said, not going to lie, in my opinion, crossbows are meant for hunting or just to look cool. They're terrible for self-defense, take too long to really... Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. You are right. I'm not going to deny that. But you do get the repeating ones now, and they are quite quick. The repeating ones can be about as quick as a lever action rifle, depending on the prod you have on it. The lever action, sorry, the magazine crossbows can be quite quick. If that's all you've got, it's a lot better than having nothing. So they're only shit in comparison to firearms. So a crossbow is shit compared to a firearm. A crossbow is about as good as a crossbow, though, will shoot probably about as quick or just slightly slower than a shotgun, single barrel shotgun. And a crossbow compared to throwing a stone at someone or hitting someone with a stick is a lot better. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, they are for hunting, but you can't even use them for hunting in the UK. Better than harsh language. Exactly. I'm not encouraging people to use crossbows for self-defense or anything like that in the UK. They are a sporting good that you shoot targets with. Okay, those targets are made of paper. Thank you for understanding, Hellfire. You're a good bloke. Dropped Red Rider is 130 feet per second, just for comparison. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, dropped. I think, as far as I remember, the Redback is 230 feet per second, but they obviously hit a lot harder because the weight of. Well, this is the thing. Speed says one thing, but also the weight of the projectile adds into how hard it hits. Because you can shoot something very light at a high speed, but if it's very light, it'll just hit and bounce off, a bit like a plastic BB. But if you can shoot something twice as heavy, you're off, Persia. He said, well, that's me. Remember to add me later. I'll do it in a minute. If you shoot something, you know this anyway. I'm more explaining it for everyone else. Yeah. Oh, for sure, the weight makes you different. Yeah. I'm more sort of explaining for everyone else. I know you understand this, but yeah. Have a nice night at work, Persia. I'll send you a link. No, I can't send you a link now. Someone reminds me to invite Persia later. I can't send him a link now because it may not be this one. Or will it? No, fuck it. I'll send him one now. See if it works. He can always just message me. Metallic said, just put the link on the Discord. Well, yeah. Well, the only problem is what I meant though, my queen, is if I stop this and start a new one, it won't be the same link anyway. It just won't be the same link. Oh yeah. Oh, later on. Yeah. Yeah. Good idea. I'll send him this one anyway because it might. Hello, Tactical. How you doing, mate? Fancy a little chat later? Private chat. Fancied having a drink tonight. It's the end of my holiday. This is the official end of my holiday. I'm going to be hungover tomorrow. And then Tuesday the work starts. That's pretty much how... That's not all the orders I got while I was away. But yeah, I'm doing all right for orders. Some of them are other orders that I got, but yeah. Tactical said, any swinging in the pub? No, Richard said to Tactical, any swinging in the pub? The only swinging Tactical does in the pub's this. Oh, no, it's me. I forgot that's me. Oh, I told Malk about them not wanting him to go to the Derby meet. He said he'd be up for it. Yeah, he said he'd go. I think the Redback shoots under 215 feet per second it shoots. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Fuck it, let's spice up the chat, shall we? Right, ready for this? Not the chat, but what am I doing? My personal favourite one's this one. One more on it. Jock said, always enjoyed that clip because it's open mouth stare. Oh, that's great. It's great. That said, nice. Maybe we could take the truck from yours so we have enough space for all our gear. You know what, Richard? Not Richard. Maybe Ben will drive us up there. That glory hole stream. Oh God. I keep getting a phantom licorice taste. The dad said Frankie would love it at the minute. Oh, he fucking would. You know, the first thing he showed me today. I noticed he had a bit of a tan. Them lot have been away. They've been a fucking can't remember where they said they've been. Mallorca, maybe, or fucking Cyprus or somewhere like that for a week. I can't remember where they said. Susan had a tan, Frank had a tan. Ben always looks quite brown. I did say who's that foreigner in my garden when I saw Ben. It was a joke. Frankie stood there and he went, oh, look at this. And he had a butterfly knife comb that he got while he was over there. that they brought back in their fucking luggage. But then that's legal. That's went all James Bond there. Wartfinger is the man with the warty touch. Look at that, barely even see it. Richard just needs some rifling and blood running down the camera, and you could do a 007 parody. I've already done that. What are you talking about, Richard Strange? What's the matter with you? I've literally done that in Spyro Files. Hello, Ali. How you doing? You right, mate? Drop said the Bames non Bames John. Fucking hell. That was not easy to do. Oh, it's lovely temperature now. Just what I need. What I need to do is be able to relax like this, not move. Oh, that's actually chilly. Amazing. It's amazing. So, Tactical, how's your evening been? Did you say you fancy a little bit of chat later? If not, I'll just go and listen to some music. Fuck you lot. But no, I think a few people said yeah. Ali said, good pal, what you been up to? That was fuck, yeah, I know. Horrible, ain't it? No, it's all right. So I've got my big window open, fan on, doors open. There's a nice breeze coming through. Finally cooling down. But I'm all right. I don't know, just fancied a drink tonight. But it's cooling down nicely now, isn't it? That's right, yeah, mate. Save you from Miley Virus, yes. Forgot about I didn't forget about Miley Cyrus, but I forgot about Miley Virus, yes. Yes. Drop said, how many times have you listened to the Miley album at this point? Got a new favourite? Or, do you know what, Drops? Fucking genuinely, on the way home from Metallica, I think I listened to the whole album 3 times. It's 50 minutes long. Or it may even be 58 minutes long, the album. So it's a good one. There's 13 songs on there. Most of them are over 4 to 6 minutes long. I fucking like every single song on that album, which is very rare. Very rare to like every single song. Equally as well. Yeah. I think that's a fucking great album. That's an evening, all by the way. Hope you lot are well. This is a nice relax and not move. Proceeds to constantly move and fidget. Rich, I got to move. I got to get a bit of exercise. How many times have I listened to it? All right, let's have a look, shall we? I have made a new playlist. And that playlist is that new album. Let's see how many times it says that's been played, shall we? It won't be played as many times as my actual drunk playlist has been listened to. It's a private playlist, right? And it's had 18,553 views over the years. Right. The new one. Shut up, my queen. Little shithead. Fuck's sake, Drop, you started this. It's alright, I won't go too. We're just looking at the album. We're just looking. Pause that before it starts playing. How do I get to the bit that says it? Hang on. Hang on. Please don't play, please don't. I can't find where it says. So the other playlist, I can find easily where. How do you do it? That's bizarre. I can't find it. It won't come up with how many views it's had. Fuck knows. Hang on. Anyway. Drop said, I'm still not going to listen to any of it, but I'm glad you're obsessed. Dan, that's fine. I don't ever expect anyone to listen to it ever. That's fine. That is fine.
Do us a favour, mate. Shut up! You sad bastard.
Dick, I forgot you was there in the background. I forgot you had access. No, I can't work out how to see how many views it's had. Can't have had 49k views already. Can't have. I can't have had that many. I've no way I've listened to that 49,000 times. That's bizarre. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. No, that's fine. If you never listen to a single second of it, I'll never judge you on that ever. Richard, any stand-up comedy on this playlist? I do. Oh, hello, Mr. X. Glad you're back. I do want to, though, get hold of the film that is connected to that album. Is anyone still watching? Matata lol. You'd think that, but I'd bet money this will be repeated at least once more tonight. Oh, I still want to find out how many views that had. I can't work out how I can do it on the songs playlist and not that one. I'll even show you. I'll show you how many fucking views it's had. Watch this. Just because I don't want anyone claiming it's not real, right? Right. Can you see that? Look just here. Just there, right? This is a private fucking playlist. 458 videos. 18,553 views. They're all mine. Ain't you fucking right? What do you mean, WB? What's that mean? Welcome back. Fair enough. But I can't work out how to do it, the other one. Right, Mr. Let's just talk. We're just talking about the most exciting thing that's happened. It's over 9,000. Anyway, what have you lot been doing? I still want to find out how many fucking views that playlist had. Just out of curiosity. I can't work out how to do it. Yeah, we can blame the drop for this. He started this. What's that over there? It's a monster. Playlists. Okay, I found it. The number of videos in views, okay. Hang on. So that new album that I've been listening to on there, I've 83 times. That's not a lot.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's okay. I'll stop now. It's losing the to live here. Blame the drop. He's done that and fucked off. What would you like to talk about? Hello. What would you like to talk about? Poor old Ali. He joined in. Would you like to see how many? Okay, I've got a competition for you. I can bet you within arm's length of me right now, without going over to those drawers, I have more paracetamols and ibuprofen than you could probably count. What do you reckon? How many packets of ibuprofen and paracetamol do you reckon I've got next to me? Right, I'm not planning anything tonight, but I'm going to show you something here. All right, ready for this? Each one of these will be a new packet. Let me get my bag ready. I do not want to get a suicide warning for this, because it's not what I'm doing. Right. Are you ready for this? Count them out. Count them out to me. They're the best paracetamols. They're the best ibuprofen you'll ever get anywhere. There you go. I bet that's more than you've got. Hello, Nick. How you doing, mate? I'll just show my drug collection there. Just getting my drug collection out. Nick's probably got a decent amount. How many you got, Nick? Metallic said, in other news, I realised the chimney pipes from the old stove will probably fit the new one. There you go, my friend. There you go. Richard said, your liver must be fucked from all that paracetamol. Now, what I do, because I don't really like going out where I live, when I'm with Metallic, I bulk buy them and then bring them home. So that's like a year's supply there. I won't have to buy any for maybe, I don't know, a month maybe. Nah, that's probably like 6 months worth there. If 6 months if I was in constant fucking pain. What you need to realise though, which people don't appreciate, right? That whole box, if you was in constant pain, that whole box is 2.5 days worth. That's it. That's all it is. That's all that is. It seems a lot, but that's 2.5 days worth of tablets. So if you was in constant pain, now I know you're joking, Rich, but if you know when my side's fucked and I couldn't get out of bed for like 2 weeks, I'm going to need about 5 packets of that if I'm taking them regularly. My liver's not fucked. If my liver is fucked, it's not from paracetamols. What have you been up to, Nick, anyway? Been up to much? I was showing off Steve's cookery earlier. This is one of the jobs I've got to do. Oh, fuck me. All right, don't let me piss around with knives anymore. I need to drop that on my head. Nick said, I don't have much, actually. I have my daily pills for blood pressure, which is about 7 pills a day. You should see my mum's, though. She's got a whole tub of different sections. So does mine. Oh, Nick, there's good news. My mum might be put on the weight loss jab. That could completely change her life. I hope it will. I think it will. What I was saying there. Yeah. She takes, the thing is, when you get ill and you have like diabetes and that, they give you tablets to counteract the other tablets. And then you have to have a tablet to counteract that tablet. Because that one's stopping that one doing something. Then you have to have that one to stop that one doing something. Yeah. She has tablets to counteract the shit that's doing. So you're having fucking anti-fucking inflammatory thing, not anti-inflammatory, anti-fucking acid type shit, you know, fucking stomach tablets, you know. Nick's probably, my mum was on that before all the Hollywood wankers took all the supply. Do you know what, Nick? Even if it just stops her having bad sleep apnea, that'll change her life anyway. Because she won't be falling asleep constantly in front of people. And then, as I said to her today, then she can be in 24-hour pain instead. And I'm not laughing in like I find that amusing way. But no, she got her painkillers, you know. That's just a bit of dark humour I have. And she did laugh at that when I said that to her, though. Yeah, hopefully. I think it'll make a big difference to her life. So what's everyone up to tomorrow anyway? You up to anything tomorrow? I think I'm going to lay in bed all day. I am. Hopefully my package will turn up tomorrow, which is the rest of my stuff that I had to send over from Metallics. But that has got some stuff in it that I want. Metallic, do you know what I fucking did? I think I did this anyway. You know those support bandages that I bought? Because the thing is, right, it may sound a bit weird, but when I go and see Metallic, because I go out around Metallics, like when I'm with Metallic, I'll just go out on my own, or we both go out. and I'm fine because I don't do that where I live. I don't like a lot of people where I live. I don't like talking to people where I live. There's a lot of fucking like bullshit, and and I don't like going out where I live basically. Whereas round my town, I will. But it means that often I'll go out round hers, and then I'll buy stuff that I could buy here that I don't. What I was going to say, my queen, is all the support bandages that I bought. I think I've left them at yours in that bag in your cupboard. Matat said, remind me to share the video where the funny gym bloke is talking about those jabs, Mike. It's good info. Yes, please. Yes, thank you, my queen. I will do. The bald bloke. Yeah. Can't remember what his name is. Yeah, he's a good bloke, he is. I like him. Nick said, my mum's been waiting to get knee replaced about 4 years now. Every time she goes in for a pre-op, they say there's something else wrong, so we can't do it. That's a shame. Yeah, I doubt my mum will ever get her knees done, but at least if she's not constantly falling asleep, that'd be amazing. Tactical said, up to tomorrow doing my best dying swan impression due to the weekend on the piss. Do you want to come on for a little chat later, mate? I will go into Wendy house tomorrow. Prep for it. How you doing, mate? You all right? Your book reading will be done soon. It'll be done this year, put it that way, and we're already in the 8th month, so... He said, hey, WC, I am in the middle of moving to a new place, so I do not have the internet, just Wi-Fi when I can find it. It's nice to see you on, mate. I hope your move isn't too stressful, and see you back online soon. And then you're going to have your own book published soon. And I'll also buy you, so what I'll do, when I get that book printed, I'll buy you a copy of it and I'll send it to you. And you want as well. Well, I can't buy all of them, but Clark said, I didn't fuck off. I was vacuuming. Tactical managed to get the most of the wax out. I managed to get most of the wax out of it. Oh yeah, you dropped your fucking phone in the in the fucking wax candle, didn't you? Rich, sounds like nice people where you live, mate. I don't go out where I live, Rich. I love going out where Metallica is. The doctor said I have to fix a couple of mailboxes tomorrow and make the last rail for a set. That's probably going up Tuesday. Slater, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, I'm here. I had a blast tonight. Tried to sharpen the thick blade. It ain't working. Sharpen my dad's blade. Brilliant. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice, yeah. Well, that's the most important one. Get your dad's one nice and sharp, and then you've got like an heirloom knife that can be used. Exactly. How you doing, Slater? You're right, mate. Slater is one of the people who we met at Wales, and then he came to Derby with us. He's a good bloke. Hope you're doing well, mate. I just fancied the drink tonight. This is a fish tonight is officially the end of my holiday. Yeah. Tactical said, come up here, mate. £2 a pint on Wednesdays. I'll use my mum's wheelchair to get you back to camp. Yeah, isn't it? A bit merry. Are you a bit merry as well, are you, Slater? Good. Good. I hope you had a good evening. Yeah. You've been sharpening knives and sat around a fire, ain't you? Yes. I'm on the vodka tonight. I haven't had a lot yet. But enough. Nicely tipsy. Tactical, you would be taking it in turns like me and Mike in the hospital escape scene. Yes, yes. Oh, I think Steve's watched all those now. We need to ask him what he thought. He was commenting up until episode 4, and then he stopped commenting. Doc said, always a toss-up with an old blade. You run the risk of losing too much material. Exactly. I would show you what knife it was dropped. It's similar to, the classic sort of small sort of Bowie knife type thing. They're about that big. They have the bone handle, the aluminium pommel, the little brass guard. You'll know what I mean. They're quite, you see a fair of them about. Metallic said, I suspect no comment isn't a good sign. What do you mean? Where's that gone? Oh, Steve, you mean? Oh, no, I don't know. He must have. They get better. I think the Spy Files get better as they go. Definitely. I think they get better as they go along. I may have peaked at episode 5, I think. I peaked at episode 5. I've got a lot of work to do. You wait till you see the Christmas episode. The Christmas episode is like 3/4 done. I'm going to do a new documentary soon. That's my, things I'm going to do soon. No, I reckon not. He pissed himself laughing at the wanking scene. Maybe he's regretted being in it. He pissed himself laughing at the wanking scene, the ratchet scratch scene. So, yeah. Drop said the old season is what it is. You're on the next one. Of course, it'll be better. Exactly, dropped. Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to start filming for the new series. Fucking next week. Get it done. Oh, yes, I've started watching Coupling Dropped. I did mention that last night, but I don't know if you heard me. That said, the Christmas episode, if I don't get to see you in a Santa suit and suspenders, I'm unsubbing. Wow. You're going to see Mr. X in a Santa suit. Like I said, my dad was sharpening his blade on a concrete slab because he saw his dad sharpen his blade on a sandstone doorstep. Oh, my God, my dad has ruined 7 kids now, on it. Fucking narcissist. Oh, fuck's sake. Yes. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm getting into coupling. Yeah. Richard said to Tactical, you and Mike at the pub with goatee. Everyone will be hardcore judging you for letting your son get pissed up in a wheelchair. Don't you mean grandson? Don't you mean grandson, Richard? Come on. Fucking sort it out, mate. Sort it out. Grandson. Potentially even great-grandson. Downs are laughing out on this, and he'd make it worse by going along with it. Oh, definitely. You wouldn't be my dad, though. You'd be my granddad. At least my granddad. Come on, granddad. Jeff is the best thing, I'll tell you. Yeah, Jeff is what makes it for me. A lot of the other jokes I don't find too funny, but Jeff is the one. Yeah, I turned out dropped. I had watched some coupling when it was on. I just couldn't. And I remember fancying Jane. Yeah, back in them days, I do. Partly why I watched her in that fucking Dolph Lundgren film where she gets her tits out. If you didn't know that dropped, look up Dolph Lundgren sniper film, and you'll see Jane get her boobs up. Dad just said, I'm fucking granddad, you twats. Great granddad. Come on, great granddad. Oh, yeah. Doc said, then don't watch the last season. Turns out Jeff isn't replaceable. Why did they replace him? Too late now. 100% drop. No spoilers. Oh, God. Doc said, do you need to use your belt? I'm like, don't. I might enjoy it. Gotta have a bit of belt action. I've said too much. I haven't drunk vodka for a while. Without said, burnt my wrist on the air fryer again today. Ah, did you? Can I show them your snakeskin leg? My queen. Or not? No, better not. I'll show you it privately later. She hasn't got a snakeskin leg, but she was sat on her. She's got like a mat thing that's got like her it's got your tattoo in it, I think. I think it's got your tattoo in the picture. Of what a word. I'll check first. Or maybe I could zoom it in. But it looked like snakeskin. So zoomed in you can't really see anything, but that was Metallic's leg when after she'd had it on her. Looks like scales, don't it? That's her actual skin. Shall I show it? Shall I show that then? Is that all right if I show it a bit so I can see it a bit better? Doc said, just take tactical, make Mike go cut him a switch from the yard. So look at Metallic's snakeskin leg. Look at her snakeskin, snake pattern skin. No, I don't know. Or is it fish? Oh, yeah, look at that. Or is it fish scales? Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? That's why I took a picture. Yeah, she's a mermaid. That's why I took a picture of it, because it was so distinct. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't bothered, but I just thought, wow, you know. I'd wait till he went for a piss, Rich, and I'd sit down and turn the tables on him. He's out tonight drinking my pension money. Yeah, I'd get everyone telling me off for drinking for our great granddad's booze money. Not booze, my pension money. Granddad, great granddad, can I have another beer? Please, can I have some more? Can I have another vodka? Oh, God. Honeycomb ass cushion, yes. Yeah, it's permanent. Looks great. Did look good, though, didn't it? Did look good. It's a picture of a woman's skin on your phone. You're becoming more like Buffalo Bill every day. Oh, you know what, Rich? I can't wait to make myself a human skin suit. Well, I've got the stuff now. Although technically I haven't. It's round metallics. Yeah, I think I left all those bloody bandages and shit around yours. Yeah, so I ended up going around metallics, buying loads and loads and loads of bandages and shit like that and plasters. I'm fucking sure I left them all around hers. Either that or they're in the package I'm getting soon. Richard, you know what, Tactical? Richard knows all about putting the lotion on the skin from being at the Derby Preppers, mate. Why did you ask him? I'm not saying anything else. But Richard knows all about the lotion. Oh, God. He knows all about the lotion. I can't believe Steve put that. So I was recording Richard when he wasn't aware I was filming him, walking down some stairs, walking down the toilet step, and I didn't realise that I put it in our community like little Derby group, and Steve put it in his video. But Richard's like just randomly walking down the steps of the shitter, like looking at his tablet. Looks really weird. It's all slander and lies. That's what I need to ask him. I can hear unchanged melody. I don't need to ask him. You know what? You don't need to ask him. You don't. You don't. And you can. You can hear unchanged melody right now with humans screaming in the background. It's like something out of Hellraiser. I said, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I didn't mean to share that video, Rich. That was just something. I only filmed you walking down the steps as a joke. Like it was just like it wasn't for anything. I just felt I thought fuck it, I'm going to record him walking down the steps while he doesn't know I'm filming him. And then Steve put it in his actual video. It reminds me never to get footage again for the Spyro Plus. Richard, I appreciate it. You did a really good job. It wasn't me who put you on a random video with for no reason. Yeah, I was filming him without his consent, but you know. The fact he didn't know, this only counts for videos, but the fact he didn't say no means it's okay. That doesn't account for sexual activities, though. Okay? Don't say I didn't teach you anything. Hello, Mr. X. How you doing, mate? What have you been up to today, Mr. X? Been up to much? What time is it there? It's like it's early morning, isn't it? Or is it getting on for lunchtime now? I can never remember. Oh, my queen, you're my #1 fan today, by the way. Hello, Bear Wire. You right, mate? 10:30 a.m. is it, Mr. X? Oh, Mr. X. Sometime when it gets further on in the year, I might get you to get your Christmas, Father Christmas costume out, if that's all right. Not till later, maybe closer to Christmas when you've got it probably out anyway. Without it always, my king. Thank you, my king. Yeah, my #1 fan. Richard is number 3. Who's number 2 then? Who's number 2? I don't know. Potentially Tactical. No, who is T with a... Oh, the Dropped. The Dropp's number 2. I was going to say, who's T with just a T? Mr. T. Mr. X, doing my house. Today's my housemate's day off. They don't open the bike shop on Mondays. Ah, no, fair enough. Fair enough, mate. Metallic said, go on. Tactical said, go on, Metallic. Break his legs and keep him in bed. Oh, wait, you've done that. That's no. That was the other way around. She dropped a fucking dumbbell on her foot and had to stay in my bed. That actually happened. That literally happened about 2 weeks ago. That's a real true story. How you doing, Tristan? You right, mate? Yes. Yeah, well, I didn't break her ankle. She dropped a fucking 5 kilogram weight in her foot. Was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? Yeah. No, the spiders. Oh no, yes. Wow. Yes, exactly, Tanner. I was too consumed with the truth of what really happened recently. Doesn't say pretty good, just playing Fallout. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Yeah, have a nice relax, mate. Let your arm recover. Get it back to full strength. And then you can get back at it. You know what I mean? What one are you playing at the minute? I won't go on about games for too long because Metallic hates it. Well, we've already been talking about Miley Cyrus earlier. And actually, yes, let me get the CD out. Where is it anyway? Out of curiosity. I started as a joke, now I've actually really got to do it. The only disappointing thing with this album cover, I don't think it's very good. Staring into your soul, your arsehole. That's it. Come on, that was the best wanking scene out of porn on. Oh, it was. It was amazing. But there were plenty of butts in it. Metallic said, told you he would start again, drops. Where are we? Tristan said, we ain't said nothing yet. Where are we? Mr. Rat says, so we're going to have a quick repair on the fence when they get back from town. Oh, nice one, mate. Is that what you're up to today? It's a nice day outside, but bloody wind is a tad sharp. Yeah, it's been a bit too hot here for us, Mr. X. You know, it's very, it's probably nowhere near the temperature it is like over there, but it's always very muggy over here and unpleasant. UK weather's not a fucking, I don't know. Anyway, it ain't been pleasant for us after the minute, but it's cooling down nicely now. Mr. X said, yeah, it'll only take 10 minutes or so, sort of thing. Ah, good. So, what time are you going at Wendy? Probably 12:30, if I don't get a call before. Because people do have work tomorrow. And, yeah. Maybe 12:30. No later than 12:30. So who would like to have a little bit of a chat later on a private chat? What I'll do, I'll go into the Wendy house. I'll start another live stream just for like 5 minutes, and that'll get us enough time to get other people on. Mr. X, I'll send you a link, and then if we're up late and you're about at the time you want to say hello, you can. Remind me to send what a Peugeot, everyone. I think Penny in the Drop said they'll come on, and I don't know if Tactical. I'll send you one anyway. Maybe I'll just put it on the Discord. Thank you, Tactical. Email me anyway, but I'll put it on the Discord as well. Mr. X said, we had a whole week of massive sunny weather. Rained yesterday and been flat out around the section. Saying about weather and all that. So, obviously, today's been the first day I've had a proper look at the plants. They're growing okay, but obviously they're massively behind. What are we now in? We're in August now, aren't we? We're in August. I've got, so my haul so far, 2 peppers, but I haven't grown peppers for ages. Because every time I've tried to grow peppers before, like the last couple of years, I've had the plants and no peppers. I've actually got 2 peppers about this big at the minute. So I've got 2 peppers, probably some potatoes, and I've got a plant right down the back garden with 2 tomatoes on it. So it's terrible, really, but, you know, I don't give a fuck. It's what it is. Mr. X said, yeah, I won't be far away. Fence won't take long. Yeah, what I'll do, mate, when I come in, I'll send you a link. So if you want to just pop in whenever you want, if you fancy a chat with us, like, you know, it'll be there that you click it. You know what I mean? Metallic, you staying up for a bit when I do get there? Hello, Peach. How you doing, mate? You all right? You've missed all the porn talk and all that and all the other stuff that nearly get me chatted off of YouTube. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone, by the way. Yeah. It'll be there, Mr. X, if you want to join in, bud. You know what I mean? What have you been up to, Peach? How are you, mate? I'm finishing off my holiday with a bit of vodka. I'll tell you what's going down lovely. Oh, there's something about getting drunk on a proper hot night. It's okay now, though. It's cooled down a lot. But so I'm feeling like you've got that horrible fucking hot all day long where you felt fucked. And now I'm getting drunk and relaxing and it's lovely. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll try, Mike, but I'm knackered. Might take the laptop to bed and let you talk me to Kit. Okay, Michael. That's right. Those... Then my first thought when my mum said she's having the jabs for weight loss, my first thought was, if she gets to bring them home and do it herself, I'm going to nick a couple. I wouldn't do that, but that's what my brain went. Okay, we're twos up on that. Pete said went to see my Uncle Static Caravan and work. Oh yeah, forgot about that, Pete. Yeah. Did you have a good time? That was a fair way away from you, weren't it? Or am I being stupid there? That was a fair little trip, wasn't it? Mr. X said, should we make Mike tell us bedtime stories? maybe. to splash him with Ozempic, yes. Oh, just a little nip of Ozempic. Fuck's sake. Look, my mum deserves it. She's not doing no celebrity bollocks. You know what I mean? I'm the celebrity around here. You won't see me like that. You won't see me with the Ozempic face. Yeah. I think that's quite a good impression of it. Fucking entertainment I'll give you. People would pay for this kind of quality of entertainment. You know? They would. And we just missed We just missed the time being 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. X said, I use City, which is same family. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me saying, Mr. X, they might give it to my mum. And that'll change her life, I reckon. That'll change her fucking life, Mr. X, if they give her that. I hope they fucking do. Hope they do. Pete said it's the name of the... Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, Pete. Yeah. I was a bit distracted there. I fucking hope they do. I really fucking hope they do. It'll make a hell of a difference to her life, that would, you know. Ain't gonna help her walk, but it'll make walking easier because she won't be as heavy. It'll make her sleep because she won't have sleep apnea. There's loads of shit. There's loads of shit. It'll make yeah. It's a medication that you can actually feel working. Yeah, nice. Fucking hell. Yeah, I hope so, Mr. X. I hope. Because, you know, it's weird, right? I know I'm slightly drunk, so I will get a little bit weird. But on the way home from Metallics on the coach, I was having a little think about my mum. And, you know, she's had quite a hard life. And she had a pair of sons who were complete motherfucking pain in the ass freak shows. Who my mum used to sometimes have to get a taxi to the local town to get me and my brother out of the police station because we was underage. My dad wouldn't do it because he had to go to work the next day. So she would have to get a taxi, or if she couldn't get a lift, she'd get because ringing people up at fucking 3:30 in the morning to say, "Can you take me to the town to get Michael and Malcolm out of the fucking police station?" Right? There's only so many times you can do that. She would get a taxi to come and pick us up, and then get us out of the police station, wander around the local town. I remember wandering around the local town at 4:00 in the morning with my mum, trying to look for a taxi to get home. Right? She has put up with a lot of shit, right? She deserves to have a nice, a nice fucking later years of her life, and she doesn't. Yeah. Penny said, "What's happening?" One goes pee, and one goes pee one time. My mum has potentially been offered the weight loss injections, Penny. Yeah, a woman. A woman. She's been offered the weight loss injections. So, well, she hasn't yet. It's an option. I reckon if she does, it'd be fucking amazing. Pete, it sounds like a good mum. You need a gift. Exactly, Pete. Yeah. Oh, my mum was a great mum. She put up with a lot of shit. A lot of shit. She deserves it. Yeah. Yeah. It's just an appetite suppressant. Well, exactly. Because that's all it is, Mr. X, isn't it? It's an appetite suppressant that'll stop her wanting to eat, and then, you know, I hope it works for her, and I hope they do it, because she can't even enjoy her grandchildren because she's asleep all the time. You know what I mean? She can't do anything. Even just stopping that. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, Penny? It's amazing. Yeah. She deserves it. You know, she does deserve it. She does deserve it. She deserves to have a nice, she deserves a nice, relaxing twilight years because she's put up with a fucking lot of shit when she was younger. You know, her whole entire life from about the age of when she married my dad up until I was, and then up until 20 years of her life has been pure fucking stress. You know what I mean? That weren't her own doing. And now she's fucked. Mr. It helps control your type 2. Yeah, she's got type 2. She's type 2. Yeah. That said, it's more than that. If you don't take too much of it, it really beneficial side effects, especially for old people. Rock said, for all you did as a youth, Yeah, she sure fucking does. Exactly. I'm assuming it's something like a Zempic or something like that. I don't really know, Penny. I know that she saw a chest specialist, a upper respiratory specialist recently, or whatever it is. I don't know. Upper respiratory's here, isn't it? As you're saying it. Anyway, and they've said she might have COPD. She's got something else that, if you lost weight, can be reversed. Because COPD can't. That just gets worse and worse and worse. She's got something very similar that if she lost weight and like stuff like that, yeah. So Mr. X in his one is Trulicity. I don't know if that's how you say that, but yeah. Yeah. She deserves a bit of nice sort of older years where, people are looking after her, but she don't have any quality of life. Not at all. It's fucking shit. Proper shit. So hopefully for her, that's all I give a fuck about. Right now, I would like my mum to have a bit of an alright life. You know what I mean? I worry about me when I'm older myself. Because, she's alright. She's got kids to look after. I'm going to be fucked when I'm older. I ain't got none. I don't have any kids. Oh well. But that's my fault, But yeah. Metallic said Trespetide or something is apparently the best one for long-term health benefits. Yeah, she's been offered it. Well, I don't definitely know. She said today that they went to see this other thing. Turns out the COPD may not be COPD. It may be something that can be made better with weight loss and getting healthy. So that then suddenly has become okay to put her on that fucking, they could potentially put her on that. And that's all you need is a specialist. All you need is a specialist to go, actually, you're not probably wrong. This is what she needs. And you're on it. Otherwise, you're not. You never get on it. You do make me laugh, Metallic. Penny said, my boss is on it. It really works well for him. He's 6'7" and about 360 pounds. Metallic said, I just saw 6'7" and my brain went, you dick. You do make me laugh. I know she definitely did do that, though. Mr. X said, is that me you're talking about, Penny? Oh, God. About 27 stone, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. I need to lose weight. I'll sort myself. Also, after today, I'm going to start sorting out my shit because I've put enough weight back on again that I'm feeling it, if that makes sense. A lot of people may not know, but if you've ever put enough weight on to feel it, you know it, if you know what I mean. I'm not that bad, but also when it starts being difficult walking up a slow gradient, you need to sort shit out. Drop said, well, 6'7" gravity won the argument. I know nothing about kilograms, Mr. X. Oh, okay. No, I weighed myself. Hang on, Mr. X. I weighed myself the other day, and it was in kilograms. So I think I was 101. I was 101, I think. Let me tell you if that was right. I was 101 kilograms. Oh, no, well, it must have been a bit more than that. Maybe 102 then. Hang on. Yeah, no, I think it was 105. I was 105. But for my height, that's not good. I'm not very tall, so, I'm only 6'5". Penny said, be glad you can't have babies, Dad. Oh, God. Yeah, I think I was 105 kilograms, which was less than I thought. The heaviest I've ever been was 17 and a half stone. Right now, 16 stone free. Penny said that is a lovely blanket of blue, Mike. Oh, what that there? It's nice, isn't it? Know what you mean? Hello, Space Cadet. Space Cadet, do you want to join in a little private chat in a bit? Yeah, me and Metallic have. So, do you know what there's, Penny? Me and Metallic fixed my sofa. So, we got my old mattress, cut a bit for the bottom there. We cut a bit for the top. I've even inlaid speakers in that foam, right? That I need to. One of my on my list tomorrow is one of my fucking lists of shit. There's my list. Is to wire up those speakers. Not tomorrow, sorry. Not tomorrow. I shan't be a fuck all tomorrow. There's speakers inlaid in there, just there, so I can sit right in the middle of the sofa, watch my nice telly, my 42-inch telly, whatever it is. It was quite big for this room. Yeah. I just need to wire them up soon. Add speakers, can't hide money, yes. This director says I was 110 kilograms for years until I broke my back. Yeah. That's the kind of thing that'll do it to you, Mr. X, isn't it? Because it fucks you up, then you can't do what you used to do. Detox day tomorrow, probably chest. Oh, I'm going to get back into the workouts page as well. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a lovely comfortable sofa now. Yeah, we completely did the bottom. There's like a layer of foam going across. And then the reason that bit's there, so I'll show you. What's this? There's a speaker here and here, inlaid into the foam. Otherwise, your head was just like floating. Look at that. I could spend the rest of my life in this fucking sofa. Yeah. I could spend the rest of my life on that sofa, you know. Pete said, anyone help you? Any help you need, just ask. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, I do appreciate that, and that's what I love about this community, because people, you know, they do. It's lovely. The drop said, I worked out today, focused on Kegels mostly. I'll tell you what, Penny, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, there's inlaid speakers. So there's my defo speakers anyway. One there and one there. But I can also connect these other ones. The drop said, put a subwoofer underneath, get the butt cheeks rumbling and feel like you're in a film. Do you know what? I used to love all that. I used to have the fully kitted out, you know, subwoofer, two behind, two in front, you know, all that shit. And then I went very deaf, and then I had to start my front speakers aren't even connected now, because I need to have control over those two. So that one and that one there, that one's for that's movable. So when I watch a film, I move it to there. I've been behind my head. But when I'm in bed, I'll just move that one to there so I can hear. And I can control it with the old surround sound, so I can adjust the volume. And because they're small speakers, you can have them so you can hear them when you're near them, but when you get up, you can't. So don't disturb other people. The type said, I'm gonna... I'll rejig my workout to do 8 rep sets for 4 instead of 3, so I can try to get my lifting heavier. Nice. Tactical said, I did a load of reps tonight, about 7 punch bar. Exactly. It's hard work, isn't it? It's hard work. It's fucking hard work, that is. But yes, my brain just went, oh, this is pleasant. What is that from? What's the film where... I don't know. There's a film where they sit there, something really bad's happened, and they've had a little respite, and they go, "Oh, this is pleasant," or they're dying, or they're dying, or something. Okay, this is pleasant. This is pleasant, though. This is pleasant. This is pleasant, though. Is that in? That's it feels unnatural to not do 15 reps per set. Yeah, no, I bet it does. What is that in? Sorry, that's my brain's going mental now trying to work out what that's from. This is pleasant. Yeah. They've gone through a load of shit. They've gone through loads of shit, and then they're finally like, all right. And then they go, this is pleasant. And they also know that it's not going to always be pleasant. I don't know. Could be any fucking thing. That's right. It's not Cabin in the Woods. No, I don't think it's that. It's not Harvey. It's saying it's from a film called Harvey. But it's not that. Don't even know what the fucking film Harvey is called. There's still not a lot of information. That's the best I can do, you mate. Oh, hang on, I got it. What's this from? Okay, I'm watching the video clip. I keep thinking maybe There Will Be Blood, potentially. Gladiator. So there is a bit in Gladiator. This is, no, I don't know, Pleasant Fiction. I don't know. Could be from anything. Hello, Mother Dearest. How you doing, mate? We'll probably never know. We'll probably one day I'll rewatch the film. But it's like one of those situations where, yeah, it's actually probably not that pleasant, but they've finally had some respite from some utter fucking shit, and they've managed to sit down. Loads of people are dead or something, and they've managed to sit down and go, and they're just eating a bit of food at a fire, and they just said, "This is pleasant," and that's it. That's all they got. I don't know. That's what my head says. Mother said, "Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Mike, please ask people to send you in the You've Changed way." That's a joking aside. Why is everyone going mad in the comments suddenly? Oh, no, it wasn't the quiz. That's... When I sit back and say this is pleasant, that's from something, but I don't know what. I may be completely wrong with the context I'm saying it, but it's like that. But I've always hated bench press. In fact, I said, "Mother dearest, how are things? I've barely seen the news for a month." Plus, for fuck's sake, can we at least get... No, I can't get an actor. I can't get the context. I don't know what it's from. All I know is it might be from the Dark Tower, potentially. It may actually be from the Dark Tower. But all I know is, it probably is, that there's a quote in my head of saying, "This is pleasant. This is pleasant." That's how I feel right now. This is pleasant. It's what I need. Mother said, "All fine, my queen, thank you. To be honest, the news from the UK was it's not that bad over here. It could be from the Dark Tower. Not something Roland would say, though. Yeah, I don't know. How long was I searching on my phone for? There were loads of comments. Persia. Oh, so Persia. What I'm going to do is, in case I forget to send you an actual link, I'll put a link on the Discord. So search, have a look on there. From Miley to the Doctor. You know what, my queen? That sounds like fucking heaven. That's like the greatest thing ever for me. Yeah, Eddie Dean would say that in a situation. It's in an ironic situation, Penny. It's in an ironic situation. So there's been mayhem and massacre, and now they've had like 30-second respite, or they've had a little chance to sit down. It does feel sarcastic. Yeah, this is pleasant. And they know it's not going to last either. It ain't going to be long, but that little bit of respite, yeah, that's how it feels in my head. Like the quote does. But until I saw the Red Dwarf does can't cook, won't cook today. Yeah. He's trying to distract me now. He's trying to distract me. I love a bit of Red Dwarf. It was shite. Yeah, but it's Red Dwarf, isn't it? Penny said, oddly enough, the Lethal Weapon 2s came up. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I looked up. Yeah, this is pleasant. Quote. This is pleasant. Red Dwarf's great. This is pleasant. This is pleasant appears to be a line from the animated movie My Little Pony. Never fucking seen it, mate. Let me change it from film quote to just quote. It's not My Little Pony, you bastard. It's not Gladiator. That Alien series is going to happen on Disney soon. This director lost it all when my movie drive packed up. I know, it's a shame, isn't it? I had the same thing happen to me. Lost all my films. The top said, "Oh, what a pleasant day." Back me up. No, it's not that. Not "Oh, what a pleasant day." This is pleasant. It's literally this is pleasant. Nothing more. That's what I'm talking about, Doctor. Any good? No, it's just this is pleasant. But the irony of it is not really. Or it is only for like that 30 seconds of saying it. That's it. That's all it is. A little bit of just saying it. I'm going to stop looking for it now. Featured, oh, what a day. What a lovely day. What a gay day. What an absolutely gay day. Yes, and not "oh, what a perfect day." Drop said, "But the meaning of your visit, pleasant though, is it? Is mysterious to me." Yes. What is it? It's that's something like a load of people have died or something. A load of people have died, and they've finally just got to stop, and they've just looked at, oh, this is pleasant. Oh. Anyway, I'm finding this encounter very pleasant. Not because my life's been harrowing. Well, it has, but not like the last couple of weeks. It's been good fun. Yeah, the camping out was really good. Go to the meets, even with the people who are fucking demented freaks. And it, my queen. Because that's the thing. If you go to anything, well, I don't know. I think the nature of meeting big groups of people nowadays, you'll meet freak shows. the thing is, whether those freak shows are harmless freak shows or not, because I have met people and hung around with people and had fights with, and you know, people who are dangerous people, and that's not what I want in my life now. I can put up with bullshitters and braggarts and people who want to impress you, as long as they're not trying to fucking stab you. They're just buffoons, really. They're just, Without said, perfect tactical. Yes, please. I haven't been on Discord for weeks. This is pleasant. No, definitely not from. Hang on, maybe. Hang on. Maybe it's from This Is Blood, just before he kills his brother. Right. The line "This is pleasant" in the film "There Will Be Blood" is spoken by Daniel Plainview. There you go. There it is. It's just before he kills his fucking brother. Sorry if I've just done a spoiler for the film there. It just came to me. Yeah. It's from There Will Be Blood, which is what I thought it was in the first place. It's literally before he kills his brother. And he's thinking about... He says... He becomes aware, basically, of what's been happening. If you haven't seen This Is There Will Be Blood, I keep nearly saying this in English. Yeah, he becomes aware that the person who he thinks is his brother isn't his brother, and he's been basically being conned, and the person is trying to basically rob him of all his money because he's like a oil baron. Dropton can deal with dickheads, but not shankers. Exactly. I can deal with the shankers as well, but then I'll end up getting done as well because they'll be getting it. But yeah, Daniel said, "I'll do it in the morning." Pete said, "Got to make it a clip for the stream then." Oh, This Is Pleasant. Yeah. The line "This Is Pleasant" in the film "There Will Be Blood" spoken by Daniel Plainview after he's just brutally beaten. Yeah, that's what it is then. So, okay, yeah. Oh, no, it's at the very end of the film. So, the line, "This is pleasant," is in There Will Be Blood, spoken by Daniel Plainview after he has just brutally beaten Eli Sunday and is taunting him with the words, "I drink your milkshake." Yeah. I don't know if that's the bit where he kills him at the end. But, yeah. I think that's what it's from anyway. Apparently that's what AI says it is. AI is often fucking wrong. I think it's that part. Yeah. I thought it was from that. Yeah, don't forget you can support the channel. I drink it up, yes. Fucking good film that is. So Daniel Day-Lewis is starring in a film soon. So you know Daniel Day-Lewis doesn't star in many films nowadays. He's come out of retirement to star in a film. I even know something that's going to happen right now. I'm going to write it down. Right. Daniel Day-Lewis is going to star in a film directed by his son. Yeah. Adrian Mike, he said, "Holy shit, Mike, great to see you on Sunday." Yeah, I thought I'd stay up and drink a bit of vodka. Adrian Mike, you're right, mate. He is a very good actor. Metallica, you're watching. I wrote something down just for you. Do you know what? I don't know. Gangs of New York is very good, but I don't know. Everything Daniel Day-Lewis is great, though. He's the proper dog's bollocks when it comes to acting. He is a very good actor. Do you know what? I don't believe Metallica's watching right now. If she was, she would have written something by now. What did you write down? I'll say it again. Daniel Day-Lewis, write your natural reaction down to this comment. Daniel Day-Lewis is starring in a film directed by his own son. Okay? That word that just came into your head, write it down. Go on, write it down. Write it down. Do it. Do it. Write it down. Penny said Daniel Day-Lewis dedicated his Emmy or some award to Heath Ledger when he died. Yes, he did. Yes. Yeah. It's a tumbleweed. Oh, you fucking dick. Okay, that's what I thought you'd write. That's what I thought you'd write. Fuck you. That's what she would have said in real life if she'd been there. I said, well, fair enough. Look, she's tired, it's late. I don't know what the film is. I'm quite looking forward to it, though. Right, we've got about 13 minutes, and then I'll go outside and start another stream. Or I might just leave this one and carry it on. Drop said, an enemy. You're the number one fan by the looks of it now, Drops. How does that feel? Do you feel accomplished in your life being the number one fan of mine? Oh, is that what's called? Sorry, Drops. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were just writing names of flowers. I genuinely did. Got it in, Penny. I'm gonna let you hear the music that it listen to this. Tell me if you can hear this. Did you hear that? I don't know if that did it or not. Did you hear it? That's the tune I have to hear every time I turn my hearing aid on. Right, I'll get my other bag going so I can take the stuff outside. That's vodka. It is vodka. Okay. Don't let me forget the microphone, but I can't get the microphone until I stop. I don't know. Do you think that's real vodka? Says it. I don't know. It's about 40%. Reminds me to take one of those before I go to bed. Multivitamin. Right, I'll take the internet as a backup just in case I need it. Shouldn't need it. What else do I need? Headlamp, so I can see what I'm doing. Let's get rid of this shit. Phone, obviously. Let me take a piss. Tell him what the tiny blue grenade was. Oh, sorry. One of the kids is in the toilet. They've been up late. Right, where am I? Put it this way. If I took a bottle and drank it, would I be dead? Oh, God. Take one of those before you go to bed. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Wi-Fi jungle. Right. So I was having a piss. Demi was in the toilet when I went to go. Demi is the boxing superstar of our family. It's irritating as fuck when he does it in your ear, your face drop. You imagine how it feels for me blowing that shit down my ear hole. Right. I want you to imagine this, right? See this thing here, right? What this is to do is hearing aids, they have little holes that are supposed to be like a let the condensation out, but they don't work. They fill up because your earwax, So you can take this bit off and you blow air through it to get the condensation out of the tube, right? But by now, that's been blocked up for so long, my ear feels wet. So what I do, I blow it straight down my nose. Because it isn't what it's made for, but okay. You don't like the sound of that shit. Imagine the air going straight down your ear hole. I hope you're wearing earphones, you fuckers. The drop said, and the door almost squeaked enough to make the entering chat noise. Masak said, his last night here, I went to bed and could hear upstairs bloke snoring at the back of my right ear and Mike in the front room at my left when I had my earplugs in. Drop said, oof, stereo snoring. That's you cunt. Okay. Just remember how bad that was, right? Now imagine air shooting down your ear hole. Okay. Don't you motherfuckers ever judge me. Watch my reaction when this air, right? This is how hard I am, right? Watch when this air touches my eardrum. Watch my eyes. Watch them carefully. That is tickling my eardrum right now. Now, this is my good ear. This might cause a reaction. Guarantee you couldn't do that. guarantee you couldn't do that without reaction. Fucking horrible. Yeah. Without saying, I don't need to. I am hard. I'm hard as fuck. I am hard as fuck. Peach. No one can take as much air in their ear as I can. No one can. Hard as fuck. There's no H in it either. Hard. Horrible. It's fucking horrible playing air in your ear. But the only way to stop my ear feeling wet. That's it. We are here to judge you. We are here to we are here to judge you. You are here to entertain us, not the other way around. Fuck you, mate. That's it. He's getting choked off. He's getting blocked. You're here to entertain me, motherfucker. I'm not here to entertain you. I nearly choked on my non-existent booze in my mouth just then. How dare you? Yeah. Pumping up the head, pumping up something. Right. What else do I need to take? Microphone I can't take till I go outside. I've got my ear puffer, Vaseline, internet, headlamp, phone. Need anything else? Who can remember when necessities of life? Maybe a jumper at this rate, which is fucking amazing. Rob said, you're saying your head is like the Jordans back in the day. Yeah, you have to pump air into my head. Yes, I am saying that, yeah. To pump the soul up. You have to pump my soul up. Yes. Right. If you would like to join in a private chat later, please send me an email. I will try to. So if you haven't sent me one, I'll try to remember. Like Mr. X, I'll probably remember sending one because that's a regular thing. I can do Mr. X. But basically that. Send me an email, mate, because I might not remember to send you one. Because Mr. X is like this. Is just how I do it with him anyway. It's easier. I know. I've just done double innuendos there, but send me an email. Is what I'm saying. Mike said, "Can you ship Buckfast? I think you called it. We don't have that in the US. I want to try it. Do you know what? Mike, I might well be able to do that for you. Yes, potentially, or you might be able to find a website that sends it to the US. But yeah, send me an email. We'll see what we can do." So I said, Mike, internet AIDS, headlamp, potential, some kind of rat deterrent. That's the metal pile. Basically, I took a hoodie off as was hot, but my nips chilled. I'll put it back on. Did you get chilly nips, did you? That just said, so you pump your ears. So what's the bulge in your pants? I'll send you one anyway. Then I've got to go and try and remember how it works. It's been a while. Yeah, Mr. X, I couldn't remember how to do it myself. I did a live stream yesterday and I fucking fucked up half of it. Right, yeah. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I've got everything. Right, so I'll put my shoes on. But yeah, if you would like to have a later chat, I'll do it in a bit. So, my queen, are you staying on? Shall we do it the old-fashioned way where I stay on? So basically, this live stream stays on until I go into the Wendy house, or shall I just stop it and redo it? It's up to you. Metallic can play you clips until I get out of there. Yeah, you might as well. All right, I'll be ready in a minute. You can play clips while I go outside. The wire for that's already out there, so I don't need to do that. I can't wait to get outside in the way. It's gonna be lovely being cold. It was so hot lately, it's driving me fucking mental. Just think I've got everything. That's to you, like she's saying, get your clip requests in. But yeah, Mike, we may well be able to send you Buckfast, and yeah, that'd be interesting to see an American trying a bit of Buckfast. Doc said, let's all take off our masks. Oh shit, it's still here. Right, booze is there. Vodka. There's me tonic. My bed's done. Actually, let me check my bed's done. It helps that I can just roll it in bed later.
The most powerful man in the universe.
Oh, nearly caught me falling over there. Don't watch me get undressed. I'm not getting undressed. I've got the booze and the mixer. Don't worry about that.
Pass me the pineapple!
There's Powerman and US bent. I think Customer bent over. That's me. That's me. Can't help that. I am the most powerful man in the universe. Oh, I can't wait to be out. Can't wait to be cold. Fuck's sake, that is not a fucking flattering look, is it? 9 months pregnant. There's my cue to lose weight. Fucking hell. Hello, Mark. Fucking Christ. That was a fucking sight for not sore eyes. Look, suck it all in now and make it go away, look. I'll make it go up to my chest. Not anymore. I can't do that anymore. Right. I think everything's ready out there. Right. Just so the people know, I'm going to go off. And Metallic, what are you naming them? It's fucking triplets, mate. I'm going to go off, but the live stream will stay on. And in a minute, I'll come back and then I'll get a couple of people on camera. And then we'll go private, all right? So while I'm going outside, Metallic will entertain you with clips, okay?
Okay, boy, we'll give it a try.
Let me mute myself, and then I'll turn the camera off and I'll take the mic out. Right? I'll see you all in a bit, all right? Right, I'll just mute.
You're a fool! 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 You're a flippin' fool!
I'll mute myself now.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things, that happens to be sarcasm.
I've always respected you.
I've never been fond of you.
Cheers.
And when I was younger, I could have taken you any time.
What am I doing? This is the second time I've tried to shoot someone. Or is it the third? Do you think I'm an American? I want a katana!
I know what kind of man you are.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one who did it.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that did it.
Oh, gee.
We just talk. We talk about anything. What do you want to talk about? What? Who said politics? Sport? Sex? Well, I think that's sort of typical of the kind of crowd that we pull. Sex, 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 sex.
It's a tiny bunch of nutters being watched over by a large team of moderators who encourage these people to think they have something worth saying. And people like you take them seriously, whereas nutters should be ignored. That is the proper purpose of a nutter, to be ignored.
Good evening. Tonight, on Tales from the Spider-Verse, we'll tell you the cautionary tale of Monty the dog. A dog who was found in a house completely covered in gore. All the walls had birographic pictographs drawn on them, and the pup in question was found covered in blood, and no remains of his owners were ever found. To this day, Monty the dog won't go near spirographs because spirographs are bad.
One day we were doing spirographs and we asked Monty, would you like to do a spirograph with us?
No, spirograph.
Monty said you can fuck right off with your spirograph bullshit.
No, spirograph.
Fuck off, D-Man. Or is it a Desmond?
I'd like to tell you the kids kept up the good game that Monty did a spirograph, but life in the Spiroverse isn't a fairy tale.
Oh, spirographs.
No, spirograph.
Oh.
Found ya. Stay on the floor, shut your cake hole, and use your King Lears for once in your life, you fucking mug. It's a tough world out there for a grizzled East End enforcer. If, like me, you need quality accessories that you can rely on, get your ass down to Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium. Fucking wallop, son. Get your ass down, Mike's. He'll give you the quivers, he'll give you broadheads, and he'll give you aids. These novelty bayonet cocking aids are a worthy addition to any pistol crossbow setup. Excellent handmade gear at basement prices. Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium! I told Mike you'd buy him a coffee. Don't make me a cunt.
My queen, I'm looking for.
I'd love to teach them a lesson they won't forget.
For the honor of Grayskull! Sorry, fellas, but your little performance has just been cancelled.
Right, we're back now. For some reason, someone has decided to move shit in the Wendy house, and they've moved all my wires. I had a wire that was like perfectly set up here. It went along there, up there. So whenever I was in here, I could just plug my internet straight in. That wire's gone. Why it's gone, I don't know. Don't need it anyway, but it doesn't make any sense. Why do people fucking do stupid fucking shit? Because I have to have this as a backup just in case, but now I can't charge it, which means I have to fuck off back indoors again at some point tonight. Oh well. That says, since I've been back and not consistently, but there may be a new one that starts lurking, a grey one. I don't know what you mean. Oh, have you? Oh, the foxes, yes. Can you hear me all right, by the way? I don't know if I've got the right mic on. Yeah, for some reason, someone's been in here, unplugged everything from this plug, including the wires that I left in here. I don't understand it. Oh, look what I just found. Remember these, my queen? It's not Viagra. So, yeah, they've unplugged all literally everything from there and moved all the wires. Fucking weirdos. I say weird. I don't know exactly who did it. It just doesn't make any sense. Where is my wire that I left up there deliberately so that if I want to charge my fucking internet, it's there? That was a charcoal tablet. Yeah, black cloud belch. Shut it, dropped. I always see my fucking toes. Right. Who would like to join this chat? Shall I send you an invite right now? And do you mind being on camera just for a little bit? And then they've taken everything. Literally, tactile. When I came in here, my computer was unplugged. My monitor was unplugged. Everything was. And where the wire to that? There's a wire that was set. Because I even bought a fucking. Alright, see this? I even bought that, which is a fucking plug with USBs in, so that I could have the wire going along there. It wrapped around there, and then it went up to there, so that when I came in here, I could just plug my internet straight in. Not that I need it at the minute, because I've got the other thing now. But yeah, I don't know. It's bizarre. Yeah, They'd unplugged everything for no reason. I don't know. It's so fucking weird. But I have to have my internet as a backup because occasionally I get cut off my own live streams. Okay. Have you all sent me the links? I'll send everyone a link now. And for those who don't want to join straight away, don't bother. Penny in the dropped, and anyone else who's up for a little chat straight away, please do. Let me just see if I can find this wire. If I can find a wire that will charge my internet, I don't have to fuck off back indoors. My other internet, anyway. Fucking idiots! I don't understand it. Fucking weird twats. That's fucking so weird. I don't know. Fuck it. I know you won't come on straight away, Tactical. Alright, so if you're watching this and you want to join in, you're going to have to send me an email. My email is this. So I think on Nightbot, I'll put it on a second if I spell it right. No, I didn't. One letter. Oh, so close. Okay. Nightbot, I'll put the link on in a second, all right? And then you can come on and have a private chat with one of the most entertaining and handsome human beings you'll ever meet. And I do mean me, you know. And I wasn't one who said that. I'm just quoting someone else. And I can't remember who quoted it, but I'm quoting them. I'm quoting them, like I quoted "This is pleasant," and I didn't know who it was. All right. The drop said, I mean, the plus side is they moved a knee target into the room. What is that, roof rack? Yeah, that's me and Metallic's fucking roof box. That's the remnants of my old mattress. I put that in there. I put that in there and that in there. Yeah. I put those in here. I did not take that wire out though. It means I'm probably going to have to fuck off indoors again though. I was like sorted. Sorted for everything. What do I need to bring out otherwise? Okay. Let's get these emails done. I reckon I'll try and sign into email. It won't let me. Which means I'll need this. Let's see, shall we? If you're seeing this message, select next. No, I didn't see it, you fucking bastards. Right. Come on. Fucking hell. Right, it'll happen in a minute. It'll happen soon. I'm getting there. Dropped. It's the computer's lagging a little bit. I'm getting there, mate. I'm getting there. Come on, computer. Computer says no. Right now. I wish I did put on Discord now. Just to make my life easier. Oh, fuck! Okay, right. If I send the link to the dropped or tactical, can you just put it on the Discord for me, please? Because I can't do that. I don't know if you have access to the link, but you know, I don't know if the link shows as a link or not. But I can't put it on the Discord. So I'll just send it to Posey now while I remember anyway, and it will actually work for him as well. It's basically that it's written to me Sunday service. Yes, exactly, mate. There's Mr. X then. He's not bloody messaged me. Alright, I can remember his email. You lot are a bloody pain in my arse, you know. Don't make my life easy, do you? Okay. That's Mr. X done. Sorry, by the way, I'm having to do this because I have to message everyone. Right, now I just need to do Penny. Because Penny didn't send me one either. Right, I think that's everyone. Okay? I think that's everyone.
I added it to the Discord, Mike. Bam.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. You never let me down.
Well, that's neither here nor there, but yeah.
But you don't let me down. That's, you know. How you doing, mate? Anyway, you right?
Oh, it's Sunday. I'm doing great.
Right. We will fuck off in a minute. My screen's going weird right now.
Is it your vision or the booze?
No, my vision's all right. Actually, I have been getting blurry vision lately. But, you know.
Same, but that's usually because I scratch the fuck out of my glasses.
Yeah. Oh, I won't wear them. Mine, so that's probably why they're blurry. Penny? Penny, you ready? Penny, I'm too trendy to wear glasses when I go and see Metallic.
What the fucking shit? Wear your glasses.
I don't take them when I go and see Hardcore.
I have to wear my glasses. You have to wear your glasses. Get some fucking plain frames or something. Bling that shit out. But hear them.
Yes.
And I did send you an email, you prick.
Just get
Say
the little
again?
circle ones.
I sent you an email.
I think I'm hearing your voice echoed more out of the drops than you at the minute. Hang on, let me adjust your volume.
That's what you said.
Alright, how do I do this? Can't remember now. Oh, okay, this one. Right, say something.
Something.
Keep saying.
Big old titties.
Right, say something funny.
Hello, 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 hello.
I don't know.
Vaginal discharge.
I've put her right up to the top.
That's what you
Anyway,
should.
if not, and I can't even get my. Do you know what? I've realised I've been missing out in life that I didn't have a wireless headphones. That fucking really changed my life.
Yeah, they will.
I know. Amazing.
I just have these little earbuds, and that's enough.
Changed my life, Penny. Changed my life. I've only had them a week. Right. So, anyone watching, we will be pissing off in a second. This is a private chat for local people. And if you want to join in, let's send me a fucking email. Come and say hello, Peach. Come on, Peachy boy. You know my email, Peach. Don't let us down.
Lords, ladies, and peasants, if thou wish to continue with this conversation in private, your king has asked that you send an electronic message to WeaponCollector1 at aol.co.uk. That does not require visual, but asks to have audio. The rest of those who cannot join, fuck off.
I do love that. All right, goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you later. The email, you know my email, and if you don't know my email, well, you should know my email. All right? See you later. Goodbye. Nice seeing you.